Well, hopefully I've pushed a button and things have worked. Tarquin will soon tell me if I haven't. But either way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, handy viewers, such as you are, wherever you may be. Welcome to this Friday night Flip-Floppin Faux number 3. Transmortis versus Face. Because apparently I can't type. But thank you to all the people that pointed out that I had done it wrong. I do appreciate it, honest. I'm joined as... Say again, buddy?
I'm playing the A team.
You're playing the A team, yeah. Yes. Well, potentially. I am joined, you've already heard him, by my good friend Rich. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Hello. And good morning.
I hope you're well. I am neither going to ask you what beer you're drinking nor what models you've painted recently, because this isn't an American broadcast. And no one really cares. Sorry. I love that bit on podcasts when people are like, here's this model I've painted recently. So I can't see it. Let's put it on Instagram. I'm just going to quickly nip on my phone across and see if this is actually working, because that is a good way of testing. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I can hear myself on my phone. That's always weird. Right then, let's have a look at the game. So I have got all my stuff. I haven't painted anything. Oh, other Rich. Yes, I'm betting Rich hasn't painted anything either. I haven't painted anything in ages. I'm beginning to get some withdrawal, as it were. Right. So, Rich, you're the attacking fella. So can I get you to divide? Why can't I add soul stones? Can you add soul stones?
Let's find out. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, it's because I'm player 1 and you're player 2. We're the other way around to how we normally are.
Oh, of course, yeah, right.
Because I set everything up this time.
I better put all of my stuff down south then, really, haven't I?
You don't have to. You don't have to do that. That feels unnecessary. So, Rich, you are the aggressor. So, if you could divide your stuff into two appropriate piles.
Every time you drop a token, it moves my screen down. So I'm trying to divide them.
Let's have a look at your crew. So you have Titania, Autumn Queen. So that's the secondary one. The title. A Malisaurus Rex, because of course you do. An Autumn Knight with the Inhuman Reflexes upgrade, Blade Rush, Scamper, and Mobile Warrior. Very nice. 2 Waldgeist. I love a Waldgeist. I do love a Waldgeist. A Bultungin. Hello, fella. And another Autumn Knight. And you've arranged your list in such a way that it is neither in cost or minions grouped together order. So, apologies.
Subtle psychological warfare.
Say again.
Subtle psychological warfare, of course.
It is subtle. It is not even subtle psychological warfare against me. And I have in my crew Professor von Schtook, Stargazer, with the Whisper upgrade, the Research Assistant, the Valedictorian with the Killer Instinct upgrade, giving it Ruthless, principally, and also the ability to loot corpses for soul stones. 2 students of Viscera, grouped together nicely in my list, an Undergraduate and Necropunk, and everything is arranged in cost order, you'll note, because I have CDO, which is like OCD but in alphabetical order. Cool. So I take it these are your 2 groups.
These are my 2 groups. It's worth noting that because I've got 2 of multiple minions, I put a green ring around minion 1 and a red ring around minion 2.
Oh.
It seems like the cleanest way of doing it.
I see what you've done there.
Mostly significant because the Autumn Knight over here has Inhuman Reflexes.
Okie dokie. I'll do the same for convention, just so you can differentiate between minion 1 is green and minion 2 is red. Cool. All right. I would like you, please, to deploy the Malisaurus Rex side of things.
Okay. To use its full name, Malisaurus Rex face.
I suppose part of me should have made you deploy the non-50mm things first. And then, hopefully you've made a mistake and you have to shuffle your 50mm thing into a inopportune place.
I'm sure I can still make plenty of mistakes.
Deadly Pursuit, that's nice. Severe Terrain, ignoring the savage keywords, incredibly wordy old ways ability. He's got a bit of a shove.
You know what? Let's do this because I ignore.
And he can turn underbrush markers into scheme markers. That's alright, especially as there's no flip required on it. I like that. You're not going to do that because leave your marks in the pool and you're not an idiot. So is it after deployment you fill the board full of markers that I can do nothing about?
I believe so. Let me just check. During the start phase...
After deployment, create a 50mm concealing severe underbrush marker anywhere on the table at least 2 inches from any other markers.
Oh my god. I've just noticed that Titania Autumn Queen gets to do it once a turn.
Yes.
That's much better than I was thinking.
Yeah, but it's only within 6 for her.
So, pretty tasty. Right, that's my half deployed.
Okie dokie. So, let me do something similar. This is the 50mm base crew. Fortunately, the students of Viscera ignore terrain because they're unimpeded, and the Valedictorian flies.
That does make me sad. What was all my nice
ignoring terrain.
Severe bubbles. I'll just have to settle for the free victory point.
It literally is a free victory point. I hate it. I hate it. I'm not going to be salty about it, but I really hate it. Yeah, I'm deployed. Alright, I'm going to be a bit salty about it. And yes, Tarquin, for me to be able to paint something, I would actually have to decide what I'm going to play. But that's the point of this series, you see. That's the beauty of it, is I get to try all this stuff out on camera or on stream. Excuse me. And then maybe at some point decide on something. But I am highly amused by the fact, because I really like the Umbra DUA keyword. I really like their mechanics and how it all interacts, and like the fluff of it I think is really cool. And then I was just completely dismissed them because I was like, oh, that would be really boring to paint. And then the Transmortis Rotten Harvest box set comes out, and I'm like, oh, that would be really fun to paint because you can do it in a like 1950s movie monochrome thing, which is exactly what you paint the Ivan Umbra crew in. So one crew I've gone, that'll be really boring for the exact same reason I've gone, that'll be really interesting for something else.
Well, I think with that crew you could almost go a kind of Sin City style of like 1950s monochrome, but with some details picked out in colour.
That's true, especially if you do, I think you could do like a sepia aspect to it as well. Okay, so I am picking my schemes. No, I'm not. I don't want that one. Absolutely don't want that one. And I think, though, the people on stream now can see what I'm going to choose. Rich can't, and I know Rich won't be looking at YouTube because he would be horrifically embarrassed to cheat like that. Which is good. Yep. And that. Alright. My schemes are locked in. Did this work, by the way? People in chat having this nice little sort of intro banner at the start. There it is. Pop it up again and go back to the screen. Fancy. Seems a better way of introducing it rather than just going straight into the map. All right then, Rich, how you doing?
When you're selecting minis that have a cost, does any upgrade?
It does not include the upgrade. And yeah, I suppose you could do public demonstration because you've got a whole world of minions.
All right, there we go. Decisions have been made. They might be terrible.
We shall soon find out. Right. We should do some kind of initiative flip. For people watching on stream, the blue deck down the bottom is Rich's deck, and the red deck on the right is my deck. So let's give it a go.
That's also good for me to remember because I was about to start drawing cards from your deck.
You shouldn't be able to, I think. Draw multiple cards. Rich likes to do them manually. I will throw them in.
Stoning for cards, as is tradition.
I think I'm going to try not stoning for cards because theoretically my crew has a ton of card draw.
Very fair. Right. That is setup complete.
Cool, so you need to put out your underbrush markers.
I do need to put out my...
You cannot. Feel free to not use one of your abilities if you like.
I've got Gorar, Autumn Night 1, Waldgeist, Autumn Night 2, end of list, so that is...
1,
4?
2...
The 2 Waldgeists, 2 Waldgeists, 2 Autumn Night, 3 Gorar, 5.
5. I'll make it 5. Because you've got 2 Waldgeists, 2 Autumn Nights, and the snaky boy loves his egg. He loves his egg.
They can't be within 2 of each other.
It can't be within 2 of any marker.
Cool. In that case, yes, I do need that. So... there and there. Where's the... oh.
I'm going to nudge the one on the right just ever so slightly.
Oh, go for it, yeah. I haven't fully...
There we go. Titania does hers in the start phase and has to be within 6, as opposed to this, the beginning of game. So he does get 6, but it's going to be like 5 and 1. And the Titania's one has to be within 6 inches of her, thankfully. So it'll be somewhere in that region. And not just horrifically all over the board on my side. Excuse me. This is one of those things that's super easy in real life and just takes too long on Vassal.
Right, that is 5 markers down.
It is.
I don't think any of them would use any other. So
the one on the far left of the central grouping is within 2 inches of a marker.
Oh no, it's within 2 of a marker. Yep, there we go.
Cool.
Actually, no. You know what? Let's pop that down. Yeah, that'll do.
The dance of the markers.
Unless it's so it can be in terrain.
I don't know any reason why it wouldn't be.
Cool. All right. There we go. That's some markers down.
And then do you want to do Titania's one within 6 of her?
After the start phase, which I guess is now, yeah. All right. That's, go. Okay.
Cool. And initiative.
Initiative.
Well, we've both gone very high.
Yes. I was hoping to flip a 1 after your 13, but...
Please feel free to go first. How many models have you got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why does your 8 look bigger than my 8? Don't answer that. Cool. Off you go, Rich.
So the first thing we're going to go with is... that reminds me, so I'm going to leave up a 6-inch bubble around Titania so you know who gets her benefits as well.
Sure. Because she has a 6-inch aura of getting +1 to duels if you're a minion, which is outside of their activation, so it's basically all their defense duels. Great. Literally everything on the board has armor and hard to wound, so this is not a game of things dying. I've come to the conclusion.
Let's try this properly. There we go. Sorry. So Bultungin is going to leg it up.
Mm.
Leg it up a second time.
He is a sprinty boy. Decks don't appear to be updating on stream. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. No, they don't, do they? So, very quickly. You keep doing your thing, Rich.
I'm done with the Bultungin, so...
Alright. Give me...
But feel free to get the deck sorted out.
Give me 2 seconds. Let us re-add them as an asset. Deck 1. Let's have a little look-see. Player 1's cards. And let's add another one. Deck 2. Thanks for the heads up, folks. I appreciate that. Don't know why it's not working. But if I do that and that, and then we make the iPad a higher priority, that is not pretty. Let's try and get rid of some of the white. How's that? Is that better, folks? Let me know in chat. So that is the Bultungin has done and run off over there. Beautiful, that's working. So I am going to activate some kind of Necropunk. Let's go with Necropunk number 1. There's some water over there. I'm going to come back to him. Let's go with Necropunk number 2 at the top. So I have a 5-inch move. I'm just going to clone him for a second. Stick up a 5-inch aura. Go there.
I should note that the one at the top is Necropunk number 1 if we're going with the same.
Yes, yep, Necropunk number 1. 5-inch aura. Yep. Model delete. Clear aura. And I'm going to just try and top deck a leap, which won't work. Bang, it did. So I can place him anywhere within 6. So he can go there. Cool, over to you.
I think the rule is you can always top deck a leap except when you need it.
I just liked the game we had, which wasn't on stream, where I was just like, and now Sammy's Lacroix will top deck the 8 of crows that she needs to turn a scheme marker into a pig, or a corpse marker into a pig, and immediately did. A feat never to be repeated.
I'm just going to leg it up here with a Waldgeist. There we go. Waldgeist 2 out.
Sending 2 minions after an objective.
just because I don't trust them. Shift inventory.
Yeah, fair enough. I think, controversially, potentially not controversially, I'm going to go with von Schtook at this point. And what I'm going to do is cast Study of Anatomy against the Student of Viscera 1. So this is a 6 versus defense, target number 12 attack. With a 10-inch range. I'm absolutely within 10 inches, so I'm going to cast that. That's a 3 of masks. I'm going to cheat in this 8. So it goes off. The target is a construct, so I can place it within anywhere within 3 inches of its location. Bop. I'm then going to do the same thing to the Valedictorian. Good, we're getting all the high cards out. Frustratingly, I'm going to do that. But I should be alright for turn 1. Bop. And then the other student at Viscera at the top. That's the Black Joker. I've got the Black Joker out at least. I have no use of using astronomical insignificance this turn, or at least not my friendlies. So that is von Schtook done. Over to you.
Okay. Nice and simple. I think it's going to be the other Waldgeist, who is going to trot up to here. And then because he's in severe terrain, he can do a little 3-inch push.
Oh, nice.
Without having to draw a card. I don't think I will, though, actually. I think I'm just going to sit there and not go directly towards your Valedictorian.
Fair enough.
Right, Waldgeist 1 done.
It's going through my discard pile, see what I've got. Okay. I'm going to activate Student of Viscera 2. Who can entirely ignore severe terrain, but not the wall. Go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll change angle a little bit. 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am in concealing terrain, so I do not have to discard a card. I'm going to use ambush and go a further 3. 1, 2, 3. Over to you.
Nice. Okay. A lot of our crew has ambush. Both of our crews. So next up is going to be the first Autumn Knight, who is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Feel like that is infinity out of range. They're just going to hang out there, though. Yeah, they are done.
Ambush from within bush, Tarkin says. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. In some cases, some of your models am a bush in the Waldgeist. Is that you done?
And that is me done with your.
Do you want to drop your big thing? There you go. Let's go with this student. I'll go with the other student of Viscera.
Okay.
He pretty much can, yeah. He just will continue to ignore terrain and stuff, which is great. So he can move to there, and then to there. Cool, over to you.
Right.
Actually, before I flip the clock, I will discard a card and have a 3-inch push, I think. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Over to you.
Alright, nice and simple. I'm going to go with this Titania person here. When she activates, any number of friendly unengaged Fae within Pulse 6 can move 2 inches.
Yep.
Within Aura 6, sorry. So she gets to move herself as well, I believe. So I'm just going to punt everyone up.
Yes, she is a friendly unengaged Fae within 6.
It's nice that that's a front of card ability as well.
That is an excellent front of card ability. It's normally fast action.
It's Queen's Champion on this one.
Which one?
Why are you not letting me pick?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, it wasn't letting me pick. The Autumn Knight to attach a champion upgrade.
Which is on screen. So it gets Companion, Herald of Autumn. So friendly Titania can draw line of sight for their actions. And auras from this model. That's very good. And it'll gain Ram Crow to all duels, which I like. Because that's just stuff for me to draw cards off.
That's true, actually, yeah. I haven't considered that. Well, you're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Next up, I am going to use Behold Her Glory, targeting the same knight.
Yep.
I need a 5.
5. That's a 5.
I don't have the tome trigger that I wanted, but that's fine. I'm not going to burn a... And so I just focus.
And drop a scheme marker.
And indeed.
Well, you can drop a scheme marker. You don't have to.
Let's drop a scheme marker. Don't know what it'll be useful for, but we'll find out later.
You can go within 2 inches of him.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Good shout. Sorry, I appreciate the pointer. Let's put that. Then Titania is going to move. She has a move of 5. And wings, so she can just kind of flap up here. To be in the marker. That's AP2. AP3 is going to be focusing.
Cool.
That's Titania.
I am going to... That's very good. Let's have a quick look at the research assistant. The research assistant should have been making everyone faster. That's my fault.
Oh, has he got Sophie's ability?
Yes. Well, I don't know. What's Sophie's aura?
3 inches?
Yeah,
Might be 6 inches.
exactly the same aura. Exactly the same aura. So I'm going to activate the Undergraduate, who is going to use Lead the Way on Von Schtook. I need a 6. That is a 10 of crows. So the target is pushed 4 inches in any direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the Undergraduate is pushed 4 inches towards the target. That can be any aspect of towards, doesn't have to be directly towards. 1, 2, 3, so probably there. And then I'm going to try and do it again. So
helping the distracted old man with his zombie telescope.
Yep. Well, he's too busy looking at the stars, so he's got an Undergraduate to just kind of shuffle him around the board. Which makes complete sense.
Absolutely. His telescope is, I think, one of my favourite things from any of the minis in the second wave of Top Masters.
In that it's coming out of someone's back.
It's just a weird zombie telescope thing, yeah. Why not?
I don't like it. I must admit, I don't like the aesthetics of the original Transmortis crew at all, which is why this week's Rotten Harvest announcement was very exciting. Cool, yep, that's me done.
Right, okay, so it is this Autumn Knight, the other Autumn Knight, who is going to...
The Undergraduate has a really weird ability where an enemy model within 3 inches, I can declare a suit and you always have that suit baked in on your jewels. I know that it's for triggering studied opponent, but I don't want to do it. I'm just like...
I mean, that feels a little bit like Molly's necrotic machine thing.
It's just
kind of just slightly weird.
Just a kind of
1, 2.
I don't want to give you a free thing. Thanks very much.
1, 2, 3.
And you're going with the
4,
other Autumn Knight.
5. There's no more than 8 inches, so they are done.
Is that you?
That is me done, yeah. With Autumn Knight.
So the research assistant has a move of 5 because he's starting within 3 inches of himself. That'll be move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I think he can focus. That's me done.
Alright, I'm just going to have 2 little jogs with the Gorar. Actually, probably not. I just think I have 1 little jog. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second action, it'll focus. Gorar done.
See, I could get to you, but then you'd be able to get to me, and I don't.
The old dilemma.
The old dilemma, yeah. So I'm not feeling great about that. So I think the Valedictorian will focus. He said. Actually, let's have a think about this. What have I got in my... Yeah, nothing I really want back. So the Valedictorian can bin dive through my discard pile, which is why I keep looking at it, by the way.
Pretty tasty.
Basically, is a free action which allows me to discard a card, and I can remove any number of corpse or scrap markers within 4 inches when I do. Choose a non-joker card in my discard pile with a value equal to or less than the value of the discarded card, +2 for each marker removed. So let's say I removed 1 scheme marker and threw away a 7, I could pull a 9 out of my discard pile, which is very nice. So I'm going to activate the Necropunk at the top.
Okay.
Who's going to be slightly slower, all things said.
Has that one not already been? Because it's quite far out.
The red one.
Oh, the red one.
The one that's still in my deployment zone.
Oh, right, fine. Sorry, I was looking at the topmost one, which is the green one. That's why I was.
That one.
Yep.
So let's try and do a leap. That is not successful. So I'm going to... no.
It'll be a dejected little scuttle.
Yes. So he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to the water's edge, and then he's going to go 1, 2.5. Are we saying?
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, about there.
They can leap out of that next time.
Necropunks by some miracle. No, I haven't. So he's about there. Yeah, cool. He's done.
Right, the last thing to go is, of course, Malisaurus Rex.
I think this is the fastest we've ever done a turn 1.
It is. I mean, corner deployment is just so far away. So far away. Yeah, I feel like it's going to have a little wander over here. It ignores terrain because it's big and stumpy.
Its name is Malisaurus Rex. Little joke for anyone who knows our friend Ledge. It's going over there, is it?
Right. And then it's going to do... Nope. That's fine. Yep, it's done.
Alright, so I'm going to activate the Valedictorian, or the Beast, as it is soon to be known. This is the other thing that really excites me about the Ron Harvest box, because while I generally don't like the aesthetic of the Transmortis, I despise the Valedictorian's model.
It's a really strange model. It's really weird.
Because I'm within 3 inches, of the research assistant, I'm going to get +1 movement till the end of the activation. So it's not just this first move. So I'm going to fly to there. Now you've got a 9-inch threat range. Bonk. So I'm going to go just outside it. You used to think you've got a 9-inch threat range. Yeah, 5 inches, +2 on the charge, and then 2-inch winky. I am entirely moved. Is there anything else you would like to do this turn?
Nope, I am done.
Bang.
Oh, very uneventful turn 1. I feel like turn 2 is not going to be so uneventful.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right, Tarquin. It's the weird sort of the wing that's kind of dragging along the floor, which I get they've done to give it purchase on the base, but at the same time looks awful.
I mean, when has that stopped weird before?
Say again?
When has that stopped weird before?
Yeah.
Sure, 1 toe on this model's plenty of purchase on the base. It'll be fine.
Gremlin players love making separate ankles. Cool. So
I was assembling Rider 2 the other day, and I realised that Gremlin players have it easy. They don't know how easy they have it, because at least they know where the foot is meant to go. Here are infinity little pieces that you don't know where they go on the model, and they're not necessarily very well seated.
Yeah. Right, I always forget the order this goes in. So we shuffle our deck, then we discard things from our hand that we don't want.
Yeah.
That's right?
Absolutely. So I'm going to bin this.
Do that. I think I'm going to get rid of that 5 and that 5, and then I'm going to draw 5 more cards. This time I think I will stone.
While I'm doing that, I'm just going to grab a drink.
Seems entirely reasonable. Ooh. I do believe that is a straight flush. Oh no, I haven't got a queen. Shh, shouldn't say that. He didn't hear. He didn't hear. He wouldn't use that information anyway. He's very good like that. No, I can't help but feeling I've left my centre completely exposed. So I might bring that student back down. Yeah, that feels about right.
I'm back.
Hello.
And I'm hoping that we have a straight flush, you don't have a royal flush.
Oh, damn it, you could hear. You could hear through the power of technology.
Right. Start phase. Titania gets to throw out a thing.
And all your other ones go away, don't they? No, they fucking don't.
So it's got to be not within 2 inches of another marker, though, which does limit it. It'll go here. There we go. Initiative.
A massive. If anyone's at the UK Games Expo this weekend, you can see a friend of the channel, Mr. Andrew Jones, host of Singled Out podcast, who's had 2 of his D&D adventures published this weekend via Mantic Games, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so massive congratulations to Andrew, who won't see this, but I shall project that congratulatory thing into the universe, because that's no small thing.
That's very cool.
Right, that is a 4 of masks for me, which is the magic leap card going into my discard pile, so I must remember to go and rummage for it.
The optimal leap.
Yes, because
perfect efficiency.
Yes, the necropunks need a 4 of masks to leap.
Right, I am going to, because I'm a benevolent overlord, let you go first.
How very kind of you. I'm going to go with this necropunk down here. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We agreed I'm now out of the terrain. Rich?
Seems fair.
Yeah, 5,
yeah.
And then let's change the angle ever so slightly. 1, 2. Do I have to give up movement to go up a hill?
I think so, but
4,
I'm
5,
ambivalent.
4, 5. Yeah, all right, I'll be there. Let's flip 5 of masks. Bang, that'll do. I need to be within 2 inches of it, so let's just do it that way around. Cool. Over to you.
Right, Waldgeist time. So they have a move of 4, and they ignore severe terrain. I believe if they don't, I'm in trouble.
This is Waldgeist 2. You don't ignore severe terrain. You ignore
They
underbrush
do planted
markers.
woods. The planted roots. This model cannot be moved by enemy effects and is unaffected by severe.
I was looking for unimpeded. There we go.
The reason it specifies underbrush markers is because it means that you don't benefit from concealment.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use ambush because I ambush. I'm going to continue my little jog over there. I'm going to be concerned by the student of Viscera. But never mind. It's done. We'll find out how survivable those things are later.
I mean, I think they're pretty survivable at Armour 1. Do I want to eat it with a student of Viscera?
I mean, yes.
A bit. I'm not gonna. In fact, yeah, let's just do that. So I'm gonna activate the student of Viscera. I have a very nice 8-inch threat range, but I'm just gonna charge you. I'm going to charge you as such that I have to engage you, so penetration stink will be a thing next turn, but I should just not be on that underbrush marker. That is my intent. Let's have a little zoom in.
That seems reasonable to me.
I'm going to nudge me down just a tad. Cool. I think the glow of the base is the only thing that's touching rather than the base itself, if you're happy with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool, right.
Absolutely.
Let's punch you in your face.
How dare you?
I got a 12 of rams.
I got a less than that. So that is going to be a 15.
So yeah, I'm on a total of 18 to you, which should be a single neg. Are you cheating?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I cannot cheat it enough to prevent you.
Cool. So I'm going to declare the puncture trigger to give myself a straight flip.
Right.
How much health does a
6?
I'm going to cheat in the red joker and do 6 damage.
Freaking hell! It's on 1 hit point.
Yeah, 1 hit point due to armor.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hit you again.
I mean, that's rude.
I'm currently on an 11.
I'm going to invoke the power of Stupid Sexy Seamus. I'm on 18.
18?
I hope your hand is bad, but I suspect it will not be.
Do I just want this thing dead? So I need...
yeah, question for you.
Hmm?
Did you write down your models for Covert?
I haven't, no. And neither of you.
Neither have I.
So should we do that
now? Should we write down our models? Let's do that now.
Let's do that now.
So realistically, I would have chosen that Waldgeist.
I've cheated in the Dreamer so that we're at the same... so I'm on a double neg. So effectively cool, I need to not flip the black joker to kill you.
Yeah, sorry, bear with me one second.
Oh, do you beg your pardon?
There you go, right.
None of those things are the black joker. That is a dead Waldgeist.
Splosh.
And let me just have a quick look.
Oh, they are living, so they will drop corpses.
Yeah, so please do, because that is relevant, because I can turn them into stuff.
There you go.
Splash. That was a good use of cards, I feel.
That was quite effective. I also think that my Bultungin is going to run the frig away.
Student of Viscera. Oh, that's weird. So if you look at like the student of Sinew and the student of whatever it's called, they all have a thing when they kill their intended target. So like the I think it's I'll bring it up on screen actually. Let's have a quick look. If I come out of here, cards, Transmortis, Timber, says chat accurately. So like the student of Sinew, after this model kills an undead model, draw a card. Student of Steel, after this model kills a construct, it may drop a scheme marker in base contact with it. Student of Viscera, no. It just doesn't do a special thing. But it is unimpeded, 50 mil base, and also has 9 wounds.
That's quite a lot.
Which for a minion I think is wonderful. Oh, no, I'm doing it the wrong way.
Right, yeah, I'm going to go with the Bultungin next.
Yeah, do your thing.
Peace out.
Consolidate forces. Yeah, that's sensible, because then when you activate with Titania, that Bultungin should push 2 inches towards your strategy marker. So if you've chosen that strategy marker as one of your strategy markers, if you've chosen the Bultungin as one of your dudes this turn, which is entirely reasonable, you should be able to drop a token on it, which is cool.
However, that is my Bultungin done. It went off on a little adventure, saw its friend get eaten by a large monstrosity, and legged it.
I entirely forgot to check to see if Studied Opponent was relevant at any point, but that's my fault. Over to you.
Bultungin's done. What do I
want to activate next? I'm going to go with the other Necropunk, the green one, number 1. This guy.
Yep.
Bing. I entirely forget how you. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then half an inch, I guess. Because I can't just add the actions together. That would be cheating.
I mean, if you're doing 2 walks, you can basically go.
Okay.
You know, because you've moved half an inch for the next.
Basically there.
Yep.
Over to you.
Right, one of my flanks has already collapsed. Which is a bad news for me. All right, I'm going to go with Autumn Nights 2.
The angry one with the stick.
The angry one.
He does. He looks super angry.
He looks a bit grumpy, yeah.
I imagine that outfit chafes.
Splinters everywhere.
Yeah. Who wants bark underpants?
Right, I'm gonna wander over to like here.
Yep.
And I'm going to try challenging your
Valedictorian.
Valedictorian. Yeah.
So I am willpower 6.
Are you terrifying?
I'm not terrifying, no.
Cool. Okay. I flip a not amazing 9.
I'm on 11. Would you like to cheat?
I would. I'm going to cheat in up to. Oh, pick up one card. So what are you on? Sorry, you're on 11.
I'm on 11.
I'm going to cheat up to 14 with the trigger for mockery.
What does that do?
It pulls you 2 inches towards me and gives you distracted 1.
Oh, that's good.
Haha.
That is good. I don't want to be any of that.
Yeah. It's hard to blame you. But I will. I've 1 action left with the Autumn Knight. Which is, of course, going to be slapping down another underbrush marker. I need a 6.
That is a 6.
I just needed to go like here.
Still within 2.
Of what?
The other underbrush marker.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't.
Oh, it might have just lagged.
Might have been a bit of lag. Let's put it down to lag.
Because I didn't move it since you said. Oh, right. Right. Autumn Knight done.
Cool. Right, let's have a little look at some stuff. I really like this ability on von Schtook's fast action. Basically just goes, for this turn, you are busy and you can't take the interact action, nor do you count for schemes and strategies. Which I thought would be quite funny in this pool, because you can just basically just turn people off from being able to put down claim markers.
Oh, that's nice. I like that it's not quite insignificant, because you can still score off them.
Yes, exactly. With shockwave markers, do they have to be wholly within the range, or is it like placing a model, when you go like place a model within 3 inches?
I believe it's placing a model. I will consult the out-of-date book of rules. It says within range, yeah. Not fully within. Yeah.
So hilariously, I think I'm going to go with the research assistant, who's going to walk to there.
Sorry, just a second. Are all of the bubbles ones you've put on, or have I forgot to put my bubbles? Okay, cool.
I am then going to launch an alchemical vial 8 inches.
Flush. So that's the Waldgeist and the Autumn Knight.
Yeah, and I'm focused, so I will use that now.
Cataclysm.
Yeah, do I want to throw a cataclysm? The Retronomicon. That's very good. Your rulebook is being referred to as the Retronomicon. I don't think
Excellent.
I think I will throw another one because I think I can catch the Bultungin. Yeah.
You can, yeah.
Like that.
I get +1 to all of my duels, of course, because Titania.
Because Titania. Well, you will too. Actually, no, the Bultungin's still in range, isn't he?
Indeed.
Yeah, and it's movement, please. So this is a movement 13.
Okay, so let's go with the Waldgeist first. Is going to get a need an 8. Fine, yeah. How much damage?
2 damage and 1 poison, please.
Okay, so 1 damage and 1 poison. The Autumn Knight. Oh, for God's sake, right. Come on, people. 13 to 1 is 7. I'm going to cheat in this 8.
Yep.
Bultungin is fine.
Cool. And don't forget you were adding 1 to each of these.
Yes, yeah.
Cool. If it's all right,
I missed by. Sorry, go on.
If it's all right by you, and I shall declare this for stream as well, I need to very quickly just nip to the toilet and I make myself a cup of coffee at the same time, if that's all right.
Very fair.
Cool. I shall turn off the audio and be right back.
Right, sorry about that. And a series of very disappointed cats follow me through the house, wondering if they're going to get fed. Because they're like, he's up early, food. Sorry, no. All right, over to you, buddy. Yes, I have. I've picked on some Waldgeists this turn, I think it's fair to say. So, what would you like to do, buddy? I'm not getting your audio for some reason. Bear with me a moment.
You say something for me now?
Testing.
There we go. That's working.
Fair enough. Okay. I would like to go with the other Autumn Night, I think.
This one?
Yes.
Cool.
Right. So, oh god, it's kicked me out of the game. Irritating. Right, hang on. So they're going to go for a 5-inch wander up this way first. Making sure they are still just within Titania's aura.
Mm-hmm.
They should be able to draw a line of sight.
Yes.
To the Valedictorian, who is maybe not within 8. Let's find out.
Yeah, it doesn't look like within 8, no.
No, they're extremely not within 8, so that really does actually not matter so much.
More of a 10.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to have a second move then. They are affected by...
It's a chat. It's saying both of the Autumn Knights appear to be carrying parts of the shattered remains of that first Waldgeist, and have the look of one demanding to see the manager. I like that. Right,
now I can do it to what's her face? I'm a challenger.
Can you draw line of sight through a tree?
I'm in it. So I can, because it's one of those you can see into or out of, but not through.
Yep, I'm with you. So you are once more going to attempt to challenge my Valedictorian, yeah. I'm assuming.
I would really love a ram off the top here. No. But still, okay, that's, yep.
That's a 17 from me and a 15 from you. Thanks, Marcus.
Yeah, sure, why not? So,
interestingly,
I'm going to go up to an 18.
I'm going to draw a card because we're on the same suit.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy. That kind of cancels out some of the point of it because you have to discard a card to target any model other than this one.
It does.
Until the end phase or until you kill it.
That
was dumb.
Only for one action. Like, I'd need to discard a card for both actions.
This is true.
Also, I might not want to discard that card. That card might be really good.
It's done. Anyway, that is the Autumn Night out.
Okie dokie. Let's have a little. Shockwave 3? Who ever heard of a Shockwave 3?
I've never seen a Shockwave 3 before.
Bang, well, that's what Shockwave 3 looks like.
Yeah. That's a lot of Shockwave.
It only does damage 2, though. but still, that's what a Shockwave 3 looks like.
Yep.
Can I clip that guy? It'll only do 1 damage, but that is a thing I could do. Okay. So I've currently gone with the research assistant, one of the students of Viscera. It does kind of feel like we're setting up for a Malisaurus Rex Valedictorian showdown.
I cannot promise I will not be humming the Jurassic Park theme tune.
Clever girl. Annoyingly, I can't reach you. I've been too conservative, which is frustrating. Well, I could, but I'd have to walk and then charge.
And walking is for peasants.
Walking doesn't feel good. I can tell you that much. It does not feel good. So let's
have a little jog.
Little jog's absolutely fine. I'm going to go with the undergrad, who is going
to...
Can I
check? Is the bubble on this autumn night meant to be there?
I mean, I assumed it was your 6-inch aura of Titania. Cool. I guess not. No. I'm going to go with the undergrad. The undergrad is going to lead the way on von Schtook. Or sorry, Frederick von Frankenstein. That is a 2. That is insufficient. I need a 6. So here's a 6. And I'm going to push him 4 inches. And we're going to go towards Valley. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because, of course, it's a push, so I will ignore terrain. And then I will...
Is that true?
I think so, because I'm not making a move.
Yeah, and push is a move in this version.
Oh.
The wall, I believe. To the Retronomicon.
I'm actually happy just to stick my toe in the water. And just be there, because I need to be within 10 inches. So I'm going to move me to there, which is about a 2-inch move. So even if I am having to halve it, I'm still good, if that's all right by you. But yeah, let's find out the answer to that. 1, 2, 3. Because it was the mask trigger, I can place within base-to-base contact with a model within 4 inches. So I'm going to do pretty much where I am. Yeah.
It's any non-place movement effect.
Gotcha. So pushes and terrain. That's interesting.
Yeah, having been pushed into a hedge, I can confirm it slows you down.
I'm going to try and do it again. That's the 3 of masks. Okay. That is not sufficient. I'm not going to cheat. Undergraduate out. That's essentially what I've got the undergraduate there to do. Is he just wheels the professor around, which seems like vaguely in theme, to be honest.
That's very satisfying.
I was looking through their card. I was like, what are they for? What are these? Oh, they push von Schtook about.
That's very nice. Right. Okay. So I think it is. Titania time.
Peanut butter.
So she's going to
Titania time.
Hey. Everyone pushes 2 inches.
Speed Malifaux, go.
Push up to like here. Push up to here. Have I moved Falgas? Yes, I have. All right. I'm then going to put the champion upgrade on the other Autumn
Now,
Knight.
does that remove it from the first one?
It does not. I just have to discard a card. Well, I have to discard 2 cards at the end of the turn.
Gotcha. Okay. That's pretty cool.
It's plentiful 2.
I was very tempted to play Von Schtook 1, because Von Schtook 1 has an aura which says you gain none of the abilities on your upgrades. I was like, is it going to play Titania 2? No.
So she's then going to use Behold Her Glory on Autumn Knight 1, which will focus them, drop a scheme marker, and on a tome trigger, which I'm going to stone for, it will let me draw a card for each underbrush marker within Pulse 4.
Okay. Sounds good. Here's
So
a
that goes off.
Here's a question for you. Because this is one of those things I probably knew the answer for in Malifaux 2, but I'm not sure I know the answer for in Malifaux 3. If I obey one of your models and get them to put down a scheme marker, is that scheme marker mine or yours?
That's a really good question.
Does anyone in chat know? That'd be good. But keep doing your move. That was more a question if you knew the answer rather than pertinent to right now.
I have a suspicion it would be friendly to the crew that it would be like if you obey one of my models, it would still be me. Right, I draw 3 cards because there are 3 within Pulse 4. Bop, bop, bop. I don't know which 2 of those I'm discarding at the end of the turn. Right, then I should really start getting violent, shouldn't I? That seems fun.
I am perfectly happy with the violence that's happened so far.
So I'm going to trot up here. And a little bit further, so I'm in my underbrush marker.
Write that down. It's very important.
I'm going to use the 3rd law on your Valedictorian.
Okay, so
which will give you. It's a movement duel. My stat is 6. It's 10-inch range.
Injured and stunned.
Injured and stunned, and if I get a mask trigger, I can push you 4 inches towards me or a model with a champion.
Yeah, it's good.
Which I think means it's coming towards me. But I'm going to. How many turns have I got left? 5. Yeah, I'm going to stone for the mask.
All right.
Am I going to stone for the mask? Because that helped you as well. No, I'm just going to do it. Let's see what happens. Pop. So I get a 17.
I am on a 15. Let's have a quick look at my triggers.
I do have the Into Thorns trigger, which, when resolving, the target suffers +1 damage, and then I get to place the target into base contact with an underbrush marker within 2 inches of it.
So within 2 inches of me?
Yeah, which is this one here.
So you could, so you basically force me to be engaged by that.
Yes. Which is not the one that's challenged you.
Which is not the one that's challenged me, which is very good. So
And I think they're still too close together, so you could just have a little jog over and,
I'm not going to cheat. But I will draw a card because we've both got the same suit.
Fair enough. Injured, stunned, pow.
So yes, I'll do those. Raise injured.
And I'm going to pick you up. Oh, we take 1 damage as well.
Stunned. Where's stunned?
Because Pokey Thorns.
I'll take damage. Take a damage.
And then I'm going to place you in base contact with an underbrush marker, which will be here. That's Titania. Done.
What have you got left to go on your crew, please?
I've got the Gorar, the Malisaurus Rex, and the surviving Waldgeist.
All right, I am going to go with von Schtook.
Okay.
Von Schtook is going. Who's the one? Who? No one's challenged me. When you said it's not the one that challenged you, that doesn't mean that their challenge is active, does it?
I thought one of my Autumn Knights had successfully challenged you, or had you defeated me?
I thought I defeated you.
Both. Okay.
The only thing that's gotten through on the Valedictorian has been what Titania just did.
I thought I got you on the second one because I cheated in the tome, which gave you the extra card.
Yeah. But I was on 17 because the tome. Because for that to be a tome, then it would be Marcus.
Yeah, and I cheated a 12, which would have put me on 18.
Okay, then I just completely didn't register it. So the green one is the one that has successfully challenged me. Is that right?
Yeah. It is, yeah.
So von Schtook is going to move in terrain, which I don't like, and I'm having to walk like a peasant.
Carrying his telescope and muttering to himself.
Yeah, no, right. So I'm going to go one. That is frankly enough movement. Like.
You're just out of range of the red Autumn Knight, if that was the one you were looking for.
No, I'm not looking at that. So the first thing I'm going to do is cast Study of Anatomy on Valedictorian. It needs a 6. That is a 6. I can then choose a trait on it. I choose the Construct trait, and I will place it within 3 inches.
Very nice. That's a bit of a bugger, yeah.
I'm then going to cast Light of Ilios. There. So this is 6 needing a 4. Bang. So that is a Shockwave 3. You need to please make a Willpower 11 duel or take 2 damage. Any Transmortis model in there may heal 1. I choose to relent with the Valedictorian.
Okay. My Willpower is effectively 6 because of Titania. So that is more than enough.
Cool.
14, 15.
Yeah. I should note that. There we go. Because it's not a shockwave marker, it is a scheme marker that goes down.
That's nice.
So I've walked.
Is that within 1%?
It is.
Chance? Looks good.
It is.
Mysterious.
So I've walked, I've done Study of Anatomy, I've done Light of Ilios. So I've done all my 3 AP. I will then use Astronomical Insignificance on this Autumn Night, which is my fast action. I'm currently on a 8.
Okay, what stats is, sorry? Willpower.
Yes.
I'm on 16.
That's absolutely fine, and I shall draw a card because we have the same suit.
You get quite a lot of cards around that, don't you?
It's not bad, I'm going to admit. I quite like it. I've been completely forgetting my lessons learned ability, but there we go. Which is, if a friendly Transmortis model within 6 fails a duel, it gains pauses to all the duels for the rest of its activation. Sorry, that activation. So if you hit me with the first attack, I gain pauses to defences on the second ones, which is very nice. That is von Schtook done. Sorry, Frederick von Frankenstein done. Over to you.
So, my plan of sending a Malisaurus Rex after the Valedictorian has been somewhat scuppered.
By yourself.
I'm just going to slowly and tragically amble a Waldgeist over here and pick up your scheme marker.
Rude.
That's it. That's the Waldgeist done. Actually, is it done? I can push it. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, alright, I'm going to bend this ace to push it 3 inches. Down here. There's a Waldgeist. Now it's done. You've got Student of Viscera up top and Valedictorian to go?
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the Valedictorian. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Valedictorian. I'm going to punch the Autumn Knight that challenged me.
Okay.
Which is this one, yes?
Yep.
Yep, cool. Bang. 9. It's versus defense.
14. Don't forget, I've got the built-in ram trigger as well, so if you whiff, I get to parry you back.
Cool. I'm going to flip in this 11 to go to 18.
Okay, I'm going to flip in this 12 to go to 19.
That's a 7. I'm assuming you've got a 12, but I just can't see it.
Put a 12 of pros in, yeah. Also, you've cheated fate, so I can push up to 2 inches.
Yes, you can scamper.
I can scamper. I don't know if I want to scamper or not. I'm kind of fine where I am.
Right.
So I get to do a negative flip damage to you.
Yep.
2, 3, 4.
Go for it.
2 damage. The pow.
Down to 1. Oh, this should be another card because I'm hard to wound. Or is
yes, that's a good point.
No, actually, hang on, because it's not a damage flip. You're just doing a thing.
It is a damage flip.
Alright, then you need to flip another card.
Another card. Red Joker would have been the funniest possible option there, but no.
I'm going to discard this ace to flurry.
It's got flurry. Oh, that's rude.
And because I failed an activation within 6 inches of... I failed an action within 6 inches of von Schtook.
You get pos flip.
I'm going to get pos flips for the rest of my activation. So, I'm currently sitting on a 14.
I'm currently sitting on a 14 as well.
I'm fine with that. But it's your choice.
I'm going to cheat up to a 20.
It's a big card. All right, I'm going to hit you again. I'm currently sat.
I'm going to parry you. Parry again.
Do go ahead.
Red Joker says 5 damage.
Done.
Bosh.
4. I'm going to stone. I'm just going to move these cards. How do you want to play this? Because I'd already flipped cards.
Flip another card for it.
I'm just going to move these 2 down, and they'll count for my attack, if that's reasonable.
They're all hypothetically random unless they've been looked at. So.
But they have been looked at, that's my point.
Well, no, but what I mean is you haven't looked at them to stack the top of the deck, so any flip is the same as any other flip.
Okay, as long as you're happy with that. So my stoning, I'm going to stone 1, so I'll take 3 damage. And then my attack into you was these 2 cards that I flipped for the attack, so I'm currently on a total of 15.
I'm on a total of 9. I'm going to cheat up to a 16.
I will go to a 17.
Okay, so hard to wound. You're on double dag.
Yep. 2 damage.
Okay, down to 1 damage because I have armor.
We do.
I cannot obviously parry, which is always upsetting.
I entirely forgot to take note of suits for studied opponent, but never mind, that's my fault. That's the valedictorian done.
Right, who have you got left? You've got that one up there, and I've got the Gorar. And Malisaurus Rex, of course. Gorar is going to just kind of bimble up here. And then bimble up here a bit. Gorar's done.
Alright, how far can I get? I think the simple answer is not far enough. So if I'm going to go with a student, I'm going to ambush as a free action. I don't need to discard a card because I'm within concealing terrain.
And yep.
I'm then going to charge that Autumn Knight, the champion. They're both champions, I appreciate, but
champions, yeah.
The one that's already engaging the valedictorian. I'm going to punch you in your face.
I mean, that's rude. Yeah, go for it. A pow. I get a 11.
I'm on a 19.
So that is a straight flip goes to a neg flip.
Critically, I'm going to declare the severe injury trigger because it's built in, which will give you injured 1. I'm then going to draw a card because we both have tomes in our duel total.
Yeah. That's fair. All right, let's see what the neg flip brings.
Is it a single neg?
Single neg.
Ooh.
Bloody hell.
5 damage.
Right. Which goes down to 4 damage, but still, that's not nice.
All the same. Puts him on 2 health, and you're now injured.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hit you again.
Sure. 18?
18.
17, sorry.
18.
17 to 18, double neg. Double neg.
Yeah.
Single neg goes to double neg because of half the wound.
Double neg is 4 damage.
Jesus, those damage flips have wrecked me. All right.
Yeah, all of the students have a 2, 4, 5 damage track. All of them.
Yeah, but getting a severe followed by a moderate on that many negatives
100%.
has really messed my game up there. Well done. Right. Model kill. What? It's dead. The corpse wants to be in base contact. So there we go.
Over to you.
Jesus. Okay, so that's a thing I'm going to have to deal with.
Thanks for looking, Tarquin. Tarquin was looking up the. I've asked in the Rage Quit Wire Discord, and Edek, who, if I remember rightly, was on the Polish Guild Ball team, says friendly to Obeya.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
You have not yet played an Obey Master again. Oh, I guess Huggy counts.
Huggy was an Obey Master, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot it was a Master.
Well, he's a leader. But no, he does gain the Master trait. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I am fully activated for turn 2.
Alright, so I have a Malisaurus Rex to go. And it's just going to generally try to recover something from this nightmare. So it's going to charge, first of all.
Not unsurprising.
Rah, stomp, stomp, stomp. Student of Viscera, hello.
Yes. I'm guessing this one. Yeah, fair.
So, massive jaws, chompy, chompy, chomp.
So, I am... Let me bring up my stats. I am... That's Student of Viscera 2. I'm on 13.
So, I miss. Gonna do it again. Miss.
17.
Yeah, straight up whiff. Not having cards in hand is a problem. Then I'm going to, with lashing tendrils, target the Valedictorian.
Cool.
Just need to check a thing. That's a problem for me. That does not work very well for me. Sorry, just...
No. Check your things, dude. For whatever reason, I don't have on... I've worked out how I did it. There we go.
Yeah, I'm going to do it on the Valedictorian.
What you do? Oh, you're going to rush the tendrils?
Yeah, and I'm going to declare a predatory instinct, giving me a pos flip to the attack for a neg flip on the damage, but there's no damage, so I don't care.
Oh, there is if you get the ram trigger.
Well, that's a full separate attack.
Yeah. Oh, that's very true.
So, rah.
This is versus movement, so I think I'm on like a 10, but I can see that you've already beaten me.
I'm on significantly more. So I get to push you 4 inches. And the real question then becomes, if I push you, I'm trying to work out where the terrain ends in the bush.
Does that square help?
What square where?
So if you shift left click the bush, it will put up its footprint.
That square doesn't really help.
Okay. Zoom in. If we drop all the auras, that'd probably be a useful thing.
Yes. Okay, so I don't think I can do it.
Stuns drops off at the end of the activation, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get rid of Miss Stunned because that's gone. But I'm still.
What's the engagement range?
Hmm.
All right, I'm going to push you down here, and I'm going to bite you.
Because you had the ram trigger.
Well, hang on. Let me just check. Am I cheating if I do that? Covert operation. Are they impassable? Type 5 blocking impassable. Yeah, I can't do that.
You can't push me through strategy markers.
Nope. And I can't push you through the student of Viscera.
Mm.
That was all a bit pointless. I'm just going to punt you down to like here or something.
Okie dokie.
Right.
I failed a duel, so I will gain positives to all other duels for the rest of your activation.
It doesn't matter. Cool. That's the end of the activation of the end of the turn.
Look at us.
Points-wise,
Look at us tearing it through turns.
I know, madness. And indeed, look at you tearing it through.
You're right, fair enough.
So I'm going to declare load them up.
Yes.
Obviously. And Covert Operations, the second Autumn Night down here, if I just display my notes, is one of the 3 I named.
Mm-hmm.
They are within 2 inches of the marker and not engaged. Well, they were when I checked a minute ago. Yeah, they're not engaged.
No, you're not. My intent was to engage one Autumn Night, but not the other, so yes, that's entirely fair.
So I'm going to claim this strategy marker. I don't know how we even note it on that.
It's purely for the scoring. I don't think you actually like.
Yeah, you just know I've scored that one. Okay, so
it's more that dude no longer has a claim marker than anything else.
Yes.
I am going to reveal this Necropunk down the bottom to be one of my claiming dudes, which I don't imagine is a surprise. Necropunk 2.
No, not at all.
I'm just going to... and I'm not going to declare anything else at this stage.
Okay. So that is 2-1 up to me.
Yes.
But I feel like it's not going to remain that way because you are chewing through my crew.
For now, but I've completely forgotten to do the whisper on Von Schtook anytime I've activated him.
Oh no!
So I've only paid points for it. So on to turn 3. I am going to shuffle my deck, discard this Black Joker, and then draw.
Oh, I was hoping that Black Joker all bloody turn.
I'm going to do that.
I'm going to Soul Stone.
I'm good.
Oh, I should really draw before I discard. Yeah, right. Bop, that goes there.
Yes,
Okay.
we should write down our models at this point. Tarquin is reminding us.
Yes, that's a thing that happens in this game mode. It's a lot easier when you're playing this game mode in person because I've got a neat little thing I can just write on in what's it marker, courtesy of Oz from Rampage Games.
Oh.
It's a very neat little doohickey with magnets and everything.
That sounds excellent. Please feel free to plug Rampage Games, whoever they may be. I'm not sure.
It's Oz's shop, if you know Oz.
I don't.
Oh, fair enough. Nice bloke. Does very good good tokens.
Is he online? Does he have a web address?
Just Rampage Games. Hang on, let me just check. Rampage-games.com. That is Rampage, as what your models have just been mine. They have been on one.
Alright, I've made some notes.
Covert turn 3.
So injured is going to fall off the Valedictorian. And the Waldgeist will take a damage from poison.
It will.
And then the poison goes away.
Oh, what's the point? I need to actually...
I think the poison goes away.
Poison ticks down, yeah. Out. Okay.
Hockey docky. Initiative?
Initiative. I'm going to flip an amazing 7. Not bad.
I have a 5. What would you like to do?
I think this time I really would like the first turn.
Go for it.
Because I need to make at least something of yours more dead than it was before.
More dead than previously.
So I feel like the correct answer is to go with the Malisaurus Rex and just munch on your student of Viscera some.
I can entirely see why you would do that.
Oh, they are armor 1, hard to wound, which does make that less appealing to me. Maybe I don't go with the Mali Rex. Maybe I go with the Autumn Knight.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty fun. Let's do that. All right.
Did you discard a card to maintain his champion upgrade?
I did, yeah.
Cool.
I did. I discarded an ace.
Fair.
Right. So, Troppy, violence, 6 on defense.
I'm not in that.
I'm going to get a 13.
Oh, I'm currently sat on an 18.
Oh, damn. All right. I'm not that invested in that, I'll be honest.
Fair.
Don't forget you've got the RAM, though, because it's built in because of my bloody upgrade.
Ah, I did not realise that, so I shall draw a card. Thank you for telling me, and I will discard this card. Because I can only hold 6. Right?
Chop. Yeah. 16?
17.
Well, 15, I'm sorry, because I'm plus 6. That was an incredibly unsuccessful first turn. Do I want to do anything?
And I believe you also have the crow built in because of your autumn upgrade?
I have rams and crows, yeah.
So I'll draw a card. Oh, it's once per activation. It's once per activation. I will not draw that card. Would you like me to put that?
In this 11.
Say again? The card I just... hang on, Rich. The card I drew and then put back, would you like me to put it somewhere in my deck because I know what it is?
Just give it a shuffle, I think.
So... Send to bottom of fate deck. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Because if I shuffle, I'll put my discard pile back into my...
You should be able to right-click on it and press shuffle, and it won't reshuffle.
Oh, okay. So if I can't... I'd have to now dig to the bottom of my card deck to get that out. Are you happy to leave it at the bottom?
Sure. I mean, well, you can just press shuffle and it will shuffle in.
Okay.
You right-click on your deck.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes, that's been done.
So I'm on 18 as well. I've chosen the 11 of Rams.
So 5-card flip.
No. 4 is the maximum, hopefully.
4 is maximum. Cool.
I am going to declare into Thorns for +1 damage.
Cool. Oh.
Well, okay, fine. Yeah. That's a lot of severes.
So 2 damage. So 2 damage +1 damage, so 3 damage.
3 damage goes up to 4, goes down to 3.
Yeah. That was a lot of severes that just got binned off.
And I can place you in contact with an underbrush marker within 2. Which I think means I'm going to pick you up and put you down here.
How kidnappy are you going to be?
Before I pick you up, let's just make sure I am correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not correct. Good thing I checked. Me. Let's slap you down here instead. There you are.
Okay.
End of activation from that. Oh no, they can challenge someone. Because it went so well last time, I'm going to challenge the Valedictorian.
Okay.
With a 16 against willpower.
I'm currently on 15. I'm okay to be challenged. But I will draw a card because you have a crow built into everything you do, and I flipped a crow. And this is a different model.
Yeah, you're right. You're also on 7 cards in hand, which feels... Oh, there you go. Cool.
Yeah,
right, so you are challenged, but I don't get the trigger I needed to push you and distract you.
Yeah.
Automate done.
I think I'm going to activate the other Valedictorian. Sorry, other Valedictorian. That'd be nice. The other... the other student of Viscera, who is going to ambush for a 3-inch push. Actually, no. What I'm going to do first is measure some shit to see if it's even possible.
Fair.
So yeah, there's my very confident. I can just push and then charge, which I can't do. So what I will do is push, walk, and then charge the Waldgeist.
Yep. Hungry for... I'm beginning to think that this student of Viscera has turned vegetarian.
Much like me, being a vegan. There you go. It's taken me 3 episodes to bring it up. I'm not vegan because I love animals. I'm vegan because I hate plants.
Is this fair? Because I was going to say, I do wonder how actual, sapient walking bushes would impact vegetarianism and veganism.
I think it would impact it by causing me to shit my pants. I think that's the level of my reaction. So let's punch you in your face.
Seems rude, but yeah, fine.
I'm on an A17.
Oh, less than that. All right, because I don't want this Waldgeist to die immediately as well. I'm going to see if Stupid Seamus can take me to an 18.
And I'm on a...
You're on 17.
I'm on a 17. I am going to cheat in the Red Joker, declaring Rams, putting me on a 20.
Yeah, fine.
Sorry, putting me on 19, and you're on 18?
I'm on 18, yeah.
So we're on a single neg, The ram trigger will give me a pause, put me on a straight flip.
Yeah. So flip. God, you're going to delete my friggin' Waldgeist. You are.
5 damage.
Good God. I can't help but feel this is justified retribution for last week, but wow. All right.
I was looking at the crew, and it was like I have 4 models with a 2, 4, 5 damage track,
and puncture,
and with puncture, and injury built in as well, which is really, really good, and also. For Rezzers, having defense 5, willpower 5, those are good stats. Like for Rezzers, I'm like, yes, that is Student of Viscera done. Surprisingly,
right. Off you. All right. Jesus wept. I think it's going to be Titania time. So what am I going to do? First of all, I get to slap down an underbrush markery thing. We'll go here, because it's not really... I don't know if it can go over here, can't it? Oh, is it any markers or is it any underbrush markers? Oh no, it's just anywhere within 6. There's no limit on the Queen's Domain. It can go like right next to one for all I care. So I'm going to slap it there. Yeah, that'll do. So I'm going to oh God, what am I going to do? Right. Step 1, behold her glory on the Malisaurus Rex. I need a 5 of tomes. I'm going to soulstone for the tomes.
Oh, excuse me. It's a big card draw, this.
Yeah, so I get 3 cards and focused on the big chompy thing. Card 1, card 2, card 3. I'll have to discard this one for being overhand size. Right, that's AP1. AP2, I'm going to target the Valedictorian with the 3rd law.
Okay. So this
for a crow.
Say again.
I'm stoning for a crow. Stoning for a crow.
Okay. This is versus willpower, I'm guessing.
Yep. And move. Sorry, move. And I get a 19.
I am on a 6, and it's going to give me stunned and injured, isn't it?
Yes.
And you're going to place me within 2. I'm going to let that. I will let that go.
Okay. So that is 1 damage.
So you've got 2 stones left, is that right?
Yeah, which isn't ideal. I'm going to see if I can place you. Yeah, so you are within 6 of Titania. You are within engagement of the Malisaurus Rex, but you're not engaging it in return.
The Valedictorian? No, the Valedictorian's over here.
Oh, biscuits, I'm looking at the wrong model. Sorry, let's put that back where it was. Fool of a Took. All right. And yeah, she takes 1 damage as well.
Yep.
And I get to place her within... So she can go over here a bit. Could have planned that better, but never mind. Then I'm going to bloody command the Valedictorian.
Yep, cool.
7 on willpower. Getting a 12.
Let me just have a quick look. See what oh, bloody hell! Just punched the microphone. Solid. So the Valedictorian is willpower 5 currently. I'm on a 9. What did you get?
I got a 5, taking me up to 12 because my start is 7.
And this is bloody command, so it's just a damage flip with a 2-inch push.
And I could hypothetically coordinate his attack if I get a mask trigger.
And am I in range of another model?
You will be after the 2-inch push.
That's fair. All the same, I think there's the Malisaurus Rex right there, isn't it?
Jump.
What are you on total so far?
12 total.
I will flip in this 8 to go to a 13, so presumably you're not going to cheat, but I get a card out of your hand.
I'm going to efficiently cheat in this to join you on 13.
Yep, that'll do it.
2-inch push, ignoring terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make sure you're within 2 and out of 1 of the Malisaurus Rex.
Yep.
I get to do you a 2-3-4 damage flip on double knock. Are you hard to wound as well?
Let me just check. I am hard to wound.
So that will be moderate for 3.
I'm going to stone and take no damage.
Fair. Then the Malisaurus Rex gets to do a chomp.
Yeah.
It has focus.
And it's taking an action outside of its activation.
It is. So it's on stat 7 with a pause. I am going to... I'm going to choose to drop to... I'm going to use Predatory Instinct to make to the attack and a pause to the damage.
Yep.
My attack is a red joker for 21.
I'm on a pause because of von Schtook stuff. So I'm currently on 12.
So that's a straight flip, goes to neg, goes to pause.
Why does it go from neg to pause?
I get a pause flip from focused and a pause flip from predatory instinct.
Yes, cool. There we go. Thanks.
And I also declare the rampage trigger,
which is
I push 5 inches, ignoring any models, so that I have to move through the Valedictorian.
And
then any model through takes damage.
Yep.
The pause flip says 4 damage.
So I'm going to stone. And so it takes it down to 2, and then my armor will take it down to 1.
Yeah. And then do I really want to push is the question. I'm not actually going to take that trigger.
Okay. Is that Titania done?
That is Titania done, yeah.
That was horrible. But then some master activation should be. Also, your focus is gone from the...
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Go away.
Status, array is distracted. There we go.
So before it dies horribly, I'm going to activate the Valedictorian.
I am going to also, if it's all right, use my... oh, no, it's an enforcer. No, Karen.
Yeah, you can't make him... What?
I was looking at the Gorar, which I thought might be a minion, but it's not.
No. So very few totems, very few singular totems are minions.
Fair.
So I'm going to activate the Valedictorian. I'm going to start by using lecture notes on you to give you stunned.
On which one?
The Malisaurus Rex. Actually, there's no point giving you stunned because you don't have any defensive triggers, do you?
No, not on the Mali.
No. So yeah, I'm just going to punch you in your face. I am ruthless, so I'm going to ignore your terrifying.
Are you in range?
Oh no, I'm going to need to walk and punch you first, aren't I?
You are.
Because you've made it so I can't charge you, which was clever. So walk for 1 AP, punch you for a second. Yeah?
Yes.
That so far is a 2, so taking me to a grand total of 9.
I'm on 10, thanks to... oh no, it's only minions, so I'm on 9. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I'm going to cheat in this Ramos to put me on 20. So unless you can flip in a 16.
Give me a second and a magic marker, and we'll see what we can do.
Unrelated question, have you seen my Sharpie? Are you...
Go for it.
So what's your total?
Flip, I think. I'm on 9, you're on 18, so that's a straight flip, goes to neg.
18 to 9 is surely like...
Well, 18 to 9 is a difference of 9, which is a straight flip.
That's great, but I'm on 20.
Oh, I thought you said you were on 18. In that case, yeah, you're on a straight... Pulse flip goes to a straight flip.
Positive. Yeah. Stupid sexy Seamus.
Stupid sexy Seamus.
So
all right, how much damage?
5.
Yep. That's more than I wanted to take.
I'm then going to discard this 7 to flurry.
Yeah.
Flurry. I'm currently... Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So you're on a 4?
I'm on a 4.
You're on a 4. I'm currently on a...
You're on a straight flip again.
Straight flip.
Yeah.
That's another 5.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, sure.
I'm going to declare the shove aside trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have me a 4... Oh, no, I can't push through the strategy marker. I'm just going to hit the Autumn Knight that's next to me, I think. Or, yeah. What do I need to do with the actual push? Yeah.
You might need to push a little bit.
I have a little bit of a push. So I've left Mali on 2, is that right?
You have. All right. Well, that happened.
So into the Autumn Knights.
I do get the pos on this one, so I'm on defense 7.
I'm on 20.
For an 8. Woof. All right. Let's put this in, so I'm on 16. So you're on a
double neg.
Double neg.
It's the same suit, so I'm going to draw a card.
Oh, so it is. I need to pay attention to that. Never mind.
2 damage goes down to 1.
That's less painful.
That's much less painful. At the end of my activation, I'm going to eat the corpse marker within 2 inches and gain a soulstone.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom
Very
nom.
nice.
Indeed. Good job, Valley. Good job. Over to you.
Well, I think it's the dinosaur next. Because, you know.
Did he not? Has he not been there? I thought he'd been this turn.
He hasn't, no.
All right,
it was
cool.
Titania that made the jumping.
Yep.
So I'm going to have a quiet word with, I think, the student of Viscera.
Yes, that makes sense because he's the one that's not activated.
All right. This could be a terrible idea. I would like it dead. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to massive jaws it.
Very quickly, before we go into anything, can we both just go through the app and mark things that have activated, things that are dead, that kind of thing, just so we get it.
I absolutely need to come off. I think mostly... the Waldgeist I missed. My activations are all marked at least.
Just because that's what the people on the stream see on screen.
Shout. Is it worth tracking hit points in both? So
I do.
On the stream.
I do.
In that case, poor Mali's on 2. Autumn Knight's on 6. Bultungin's fine. Gorar's fine. Titania's fine. So
So cool, yeah.
Sorry, I've just gone in to check who I've got named for Covert this turn.
Yeah.
And the note has dropped out of the app entirely.
Yeah, but you knew who you wrote down, and I trust you implicitly, so...
Well, I mean, I know 2 of the ones I wrote down. I can't remember who the third one was.
I maintain that I trust you implicitly.
Oh, God. What have I done? Well, what's the app done? I don't know.
It's possible that you wrote it down before we advanced the turn.
No, I wrote it down in Vassal.
Oh.
In the notes section. Which is meant to be reliable. Got my turn 2 in there. I just had my turn 3. That's really weird.
That is weird.
All right. Well, I'll just if it. Yeah, no, that's fine. I've missed that. Okay. Malisaurus Rex. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Chomping on
Massive
students,
jaws.
I'm guessing.
Yes. Have we flipped yet?
No.
Cool.
So I am on a...
I'm on 10.
Well, we've both done equally poorly, I think. So I am also on a 10.
Would you have to cheat?
This is an interesting dilemma because I actually quite like where I am here because I get to draw a card.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to stick. You can have your double neg. Oh, there it is.
I'm going to cheat up. I'm going to cheat up an 18 for the tear off a bite trigger, which heals me too.
There you go. Very nice. I knew I should have stunned you.
So
I knew I should have stunned you.
18 to 8 is a straight flip, goes to neg because of thing.
Yes.
Right?
Neg flip.
Which is a shame. But 3 damage still. But most importantly, 2 hit points back.
2 damage. Because I've got armor 1.
Second, a chomp. Is it hard to kill as well?
No.
That's a relief. All right. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I'm going to get a... so we're tied again, 16 to 16.
Yeah, go for it.
Different this time.
I'm happy to not cheat.
Okay, double neg says...
That's a triple neg.
Well, it's double neg goes up to triple because of the thing.
Ah, okay. Yes. So
I did the math right, and just the wrong word came out of my face.
2 damage.
3 more damage.
2 damage due to armor.
Yep. And then to finish you off, what I'm going to have to try to do...
You're going to do a tendril with a relevant thing.
Lashing tendrils, hoping for a ram. So let's do it. It's not a ram.
I'm okay.
I'm going to cheat in this for the ram.
Ooh, that's a big card.
So I get to push you 4 inches and then make a melee action.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother pushing you. I'm just going to go for a pos flip on the attack.
Yes.
Built in from the trigger. Getting a 18 on the attack. Was that 4 for your defense?
Yes, it is. It's putting me on a 9 to your 18, but you've got a neg flip on the damage, don't you?
10, surely.
I don't think you're going to cheat higher than a 12.
Hang on. I've been doing my math on the assumption you were on a 6, not a 5 for your defense. Never mind.
No, both 5s. Valley's both 6s. I think I'm going to. Sorry, what's your total?
18.
18. So if I was to put you on a. What would I need to put you on to make it a neg?
You're on hard to wound. So
no. Ignoring all of that, what would I need to cheat in to put you on a neg?
So just a raw neg off the thing, you would need to cheat in 18. You would need to be on.
I'd need to be within 5?
13.
So I need to be on 13.
You need to cheat in 8.
I need to cheat in
You need
8.
to cheat in 8.
Cool. So I'm going to cheat in this 8.
So when a neg goes to a double.
Goes to a triple neg because of predatory instinct.
Oh, I didn't predatory instinct.
Oh, did you not? Oh, well, double neg. I'm just Black Joker fishing at this point to not die.
I think I've already seen it this time.
Ah. Should pay attention to that. So
Munch.
3 damage. 3 damage becomes 2. That is.
Dead. I killed a thing.
You killed a thing.
Right.
I'm going to drop a scrap marker because I feel you can't use them. Then you might somehow.
It's a chew toy for the Malisaurus Rex.
It's a chew toy for the Malisaurus Rex.
Right, that's the Malisaurus Rex done. I feel like that was a pretty effective turn. Yeah, not a bad turn at all there.
So is that you done?
Mally's done. Yep.
What have you got left to go?
Gorar and Bultungin.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm going to go with the undergraduate. No, let's go with the research assistant first. Who... If I was to throw out a shockwave marker... I could catch all 3 of you. Are we agreed? All 4 of you, in fact.
Totally. Yep.
Might kill the Valedictorian. So,
which would be really quite funny, but feels unlikely.
I mean, I'm injured, so I still have to make those. Oh no, it's movement based, so injured doesn't impact it. Still have to flip the cards, and I'm not feeling great about that, to be honest. So I'm going to put it there.
I mean, that's 4 health, so it's probably not killable.
Say again.
You might. I don't think you can kill the Valedictorian with a shockwave, right? It's only 4 damage, 2 damage even.
I'm going to do it multiple times.
Oh right, yeah, sure.
However, I'm going to put the shockwave marker there, so it is not touching the Valedictorian, but it will catch the Autumn Knight and the Gorar. Is that fair?
Yep.
Cool. So I need a 6. That is a 6 of crows.
That is a 6.
So these are movement 13 joules, please.
Okay, so I need an 8 for the Gorar, which takes 2 damage.
And a poison.
And a poison. Well, that feels rude.
Not 9 poison.
Yep. Oh.
I mean, you can have 9 poison if you want. But
There you go.
and then the Autumn Knights
Needs a. They're effectively 6 for this, so they need a 7, which they get.
Cool. And then I'm going to do it again.
Okay, you need a 6.
That is a 6.
8 for the Gorar. Gorar dies, I think. Yeah, dead Gorar.
Yep.
That's a shame, because if you'd killed the Malisaurus Rex, the Gorar was planning on turning into it.
Yes.
And then 7 needed for the thing, which doesn't get it, so it'll take 1 damage and gain poisoned.
Yep. What have you got left to go?
At this point, just the Bultungin, because I did have a Gorar, but I don't anymore. Who have you got left, please?
The Undergraduate, the Necropunks, and von Schtook.
Oh, Jesus wept. All right. Yep, fine.
Alright, I was going to use my fast activation to give the Valedictorian injured and heal. Oh no, it's injured and this model heals one. Okay, no, don't worry.
I don't know what happened. We forgot to check for pass tokens at the start of the turn.
We did forget to check. You were on one. You would have been on 1 pass token at that point, but you still have your pass token.
I was wondering how you had so many left to activate. That would make sense.
I've killed models and had killed models, yeah.
Actually, I'd have been on 2 pass tokens because you've killed 2 models in turn 2, I think. Maybe not. No, let's not worry about it. I'm just going to go with Bultungin. I forgot. Pass tokens.
The research assistant is done.
Okay.
Oh, it's manipulative. He also has fantastic hair. Right, over to you, buddy.
Yeah, just trying to work out how to, generally retrieve the wreckage of my life here. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of shuffle a Bultungin into cover. It gets cover when it's in severe, and it's going to focus.
Yep.
And then, have fun. Knock yourself out.
So I've got a 6-inch move on my undergraduate because of the 3-inch aura from the research assistant,
which is very nice. Yeah,
which is really, really nice. That's probably the best thing in this card, I think. So I think what I'll do is I'll lead the way on von Schtook, needing a 6. That is 6. So I can push von Schtook 4 inches, which of course, because he's in terrain, is effectively going to be 2. I may then push this model up to 4 inches towards him. And I'm going to go that much. I don't really need to go much more than that for what I've got planned. I'm then going to... Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go that way. I'm then going to cast Study on a scrap or corpse marker within 6 inches. Needing a 6. That is a 5. I actually really want this to go off, so I'm going to make that a 10. That allows me to place a scheme marker in base-to-base contact with the corpse marker and remove the corpse marker.
Okay.
I'm then going to activate Von Schtook. I've lost the student of Viscera 2, so I should remove him from my thing. Von Schtook is going to look at the top 3 cards of his deck. Because I have Whisper.
Using your upgrades, I don't know.
Okay. I think I'm going to need to walk like a peasant. So 1, 2, 3. I'm then going to cast Light of Ilios. Wrong one. Let's move some things off the board. So this needs a 4 to go off. What do you know? That will be, please, a Willpower 11 duel on Titania, the Autumn Knight, and the Malisaurus Rex.
We're going to do it in order then. Titania needs a 4. What's it do?
2 damage. Also, the Valedictorian will heal 1. Bop.
Fair. Autumn Knight, totally fine. Stompy T-Rex thing. Its willpower is 4, so I need to cheat in this to go up to 11.
Is that all of them done?
That is all 3 of them done. Yeah.
And this is a combination of knowing what I have in my hand and knowing what you've got on the table. What can I do? What's only a 10, Tarquin? I have a cast value of 6 with a target number of 10, and I flipped to 4. I'm not sure I see what your thing is, buddy.
Hang on. He's right. Malisaurus Rex should have taken 2 damage.
Ah.
Would not have been cheated because.
Yes, yeah. If you want to, yes.
How wrong? Let's take 2 damage. But there we go.
Okay.
Good catch.
So I've walked, I've done a thing. I am going to use my free action to cast Astronomical Insignificance on the Malisaurus Rex.
Yep.
So first of all, you're terrifying, which I fail,
terrifying.
which I'm all right with. I am then going to use Study of Anatomy on the Malisaurus Rex.
Okay.
So again, you're terrifying, which I again fail. Good, I've got rid of all of the toss out of my hand that I knew was coming up. I'm going to cheat in this card, so I pass the terrifying.
Okay.
And now we're into, I have no idea what's going to happen next territory, Study of Anatomy. So I am currently on a 11, and it has a target number of 12, so I have failed.
I'm on 14. Thank God for that.
Yes, because that would have been a straight 3 damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me done.
Jesus, right, okay. So, points.
Would you like to go first? Let's do you first.
Okay, so I have no scheme to declare.
Okay.
Strat-wise, I believe Bultungin was one of the ones I planned on putting in the strat.
Yes, that entirely makes sense.
I wrote it as for notes, and then it vanished. So if you're happy with that, I'll take it. But
I'm
not,
more than happy with that.
I feel like I'm taking the piss a little bit.
I don't think you are.
What have you got?
Well, I have. Oh, do forgive me. I still have a Necropunk. I still have Necropunks to move.
Oh yeah, Necropunk away. Go for it.
So I'm going to start with this Necropunk down here. I'm going to try and leap.
Yep.
I need a 4 of masks. No. So I completely forgot about my Necropunks.
Poor little guys.
Poor little guys indeed. So I'm in terrain there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What's my move? 5. I'm just going to move twice. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
You've got at least 1 inch more move because in fact, I'd say you've got 2 inches more move because the last couple of moves you weren't in terrain anymore.
That is a good point. This Necropunk up top will focus.
Yep. And score you a point, I assume.
No.
No.
This. I've just managed to. Wow, that's special. How do I untangle this web of fuckery?
What's just happened?
The Necropunk managed to stick itself on the student of Viscera somehow. So I'm not sure how that happened, but there we go. Are we happy that's where the student of Viscera was?
Yeah, that seems fair enough.
Cool, so yes. This student of Viscera is going to score.
Yeah, okay.
And this Necropunk will suspiciously stay at the top of the board near no other models.
Mysterious.
Mysterious indeed. I'm going to remove this scheme marker.
For the what's it thing? Set the trap?
Set the trap, yes. Let me just read set the trap. At the end of the turn, you may choose any number of friendly scheme markers in play. If there are at least 3 enemy models within 2 inches, you may remove all chosen scheme markers to gain 1 VP. And if I'd killed the Malisaurus, then I had this one next to the Bultungin as backup. So I thought it was
good backup. Yeah.
So as we progress into turn 4, we're on 3 apiece.
I have not the faintest idea what your other scheme is.
Well, there you
go. A mystery wrapped in an enigma with an enormous beard.
As it should be. I'm going to draw me some cards.
Yeah, probably a good shot. So I am going to discard this 6 for the thing.
I'm going to
reshuffle. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stoning. Spinning these 2. Right. Turn 4.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models.
I have 4, so I'm going to have 3 delicious pass tokens.
But you'll get them after initiative.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put them in now, but they don't count for
they don't count for this initiative.
The other thing I'm going to do before initiative is write down what the notes are.
Oh, yes, that's a very good idea.
Covert turn 4.
Who's still got a token?
Well, that's probably I need to mark it down on the Bultungin, but it's taken its. At this point, I don't even need to write down. It's Titania and the Malisaurus Rex. Because they're the only. I only have 2 models. Yeah, so the only 2.
That's a fair point, actually. The Autumn Knight will take a damage and lose its poison.
Yeah, one word. And status. Lower poison. Pop. Tell you what, every game would go easier if I had an audience telling me the things I've forgotten.
It's really good, isn't it? It's really good.
That'd be quite a useful thing in day-to-day life as well. Yeah.
What we're basically saying is thank you, assistants, such as you are. Handy. See, if it's not immediately apparent, this is why the handy viewers, such as they are, have forever been referred to as handy viewers, because they're handy.
Very fair.
Well, I flipped a 9 for initiative.
I flipped a 9 for initiative. Guess we're going again?
Yes. I flipped an 11 for initiative.
I flipped a 3. Joke's on you. My deck's better than yours now.
I'm going first.
Yeah, that's fair. Bye, Malisaurus Rex.
I'm going to go with the Valedictorian.
It was lovely knowing you, big stompy dinosaur.
Sorry, Ledge.
We had good times. Chomped things, stomped on them.
Excuse me. So, this is where the Black Joker comes up. Bang! I'm on a 14.
Well, I'm not. It has to be. I'm on a 17.
You're on a 17, so I need a 10 to equal you. So I'm going to flip in Tuco. Why is Tuco a face card? Like, he's rubbish in every single edition.
So you're on a neg, goes to a double neg.
Yeah, I'm on a double neg, which I am fine with. So a 3-card flip. Bosh. 2 damage. If it's not immediately like one of the weird things I can do here is choose what you are. Oh no, you're no longer
of course,
within,
yeah.
You're no longer within 3 inches of a scheme marker. I removed it. So yes, but I'm very happy for a corpse marker to be there. May I offer a tip?
Yes.
Put it outside of 2 inches of me, because otherwise I'll turn it into a soul stone.
Is it me or you, technically?
I believe it's your model, and you're putting down a marker. Yeah, put it outside of 2 inches. Otherwise, I'm going to turn it into a soul stone at the end of my activation.
I appreciate the nod. Yes.
I'm going to discard a card to flurry.
Into the Autumn Night.
I'm on a 15.
For a Faux carbon, I'll be honest. But I'm on 13.
What suit? Because I can't see your cards yet.
Of tomes.
So are you cheating?
Yeah, I'm going to cheat up to a 16 of crows. Actually, hang on, there's no point. I've already got rams built in, so you're on rams. I'm going to cheat up to a 17 of masks.
So I need a 10 or better. So I'm going to put in Molly.
Sure, so you're on a double neg.
Double neg is 2 damage.
Goes down to 1 damage. Ow.
And then with my last AP, I'm going to hit you again.
Yep.
Normally, I'd be, for hard to wound armored model, I think I'd be focusing, but as it's a flurry, it's not like I had that choice.
Yeah. 15.
You're on 15, did you say?
Yes.
And I can't do maths all of a sudden, so...
You just need to... We're equal stats. We're on 7 and 7, so just treat the numbers of the cards.
Oh, perfect. So I'm going to cheat in this 9.
Yep. Sure, you're on a double leg, single leg, double leg, double leg.
So 3 card flip.
Yep.
Bosh. Ooh, 4 damage.
Becomes 3 damage. Becomes... How many of those are you going to do today? Jesus.
My damage flips have been strong.
I just need to remind myself that I played Pandora last week and deserve every one of these. Yeah.
2, 3. I'm going to use my push aside trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a ram built in, so I'm going to draw a card.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
I'm going to use my push aside trigger to push a mighty 2 inches.
I don't know. You've got more use out of those than I have.
But
it's really funny.
Yes, I absolutely have. But I don't think I'm in range of Titania to hit you.
Okay.
I've got... Oh, no, I'm not a minion. I'm going to remove that corpse marker and gain a soul stone. Do I try and stun Titania with my free action? This has been an insane activation.
Going pretty well for you.
Yeah, I'm going to use lecture notes on Titania, so it's versus willpower.
Sure, so willpower 7.
I'm on cast 7, so I'm on a... So you win.
Yeah.
Unless, do you have any suits built in?
Not for Titania, no.
Cool. Right, I'm done.
Wow. All right. Sure.
Valley doing work.
So Titania's going to go. She's going to... One of the mouse pointers got. There we go. Slap down one of these. There.
Mm-hmm.
But like over here. Right, I just need to copy her and see if I can actually even achieve this.
Yeah, you're just going to
totally
go stand next to 3 markers.
Why does it move both of them, though?
Double click, so put them back where they were and then double click them and it'll unstack them.
That was irritating. All right, I think she was there.
Yeah, you were within 2 outside of 1 of me. So I think you're slightly nearer. You're somewhere in this space. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, there. Oh, I was on the underbrush marker, so yeah. That makes sense. That does make sense.
Okay. So I get a 2-inch push to start with, which is out of your engagement. I then get a 5-inch flight up to here. And another 5-inch flight up to here.
So there, basically.
I've got 1 AP left, and I really need to make it count. All right, so what she's going to do is she's going to try a bloody command on your Necropunk.
Seems fair, seeing as that my stats of a Necropunk, not great. This is versus willpower.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do need to get a double red Joker somehow.
Okay, let's see what
do
happens.
like 2 red Jokers worth of damage to kill you,
so
which is a problem. So
I'm on a 17.
I'm on 12 on willpower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I fall at the first hurdle. Titania done.
Okay. And the Bultungin is still to go?
It is still to go, yeah.
Okay.
Let's drop those.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with von Schtook. I am going to use Light of Ilios, needing a 4. That is a 4.
Did you whisper?
I didn't whisper.
Whisper now.
You sure?
Including that 4, yeah.
I'll have a look at the next 2.
Yeah. Because you'd have known what they were anyway. And I assume the 4 is what you up, so like it's fine. Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's mean. Okay, well, I've thrown in a Light of Ilios. That is a willpower 11.
So I need a 4.
You need a 4.
Which I get.
Yeah, more importantly, there's a scheme marker within 3 of you, so I can now treat you as whatever I want.
Seems rude.
And let's actually do that.
Stargazer is a really good title for von Schtook.
Say again.
I really like von Schtook Stargazer. It's really good.
It's very, very good. I am going to use Astronomical Insignificance on you, so that until the start phase you can neither take the interact action and you're ignored for schemes and strategies.
Alright, sure.
It's versus willpower, it's a Black Joker.
Hooray. So, yeah, I'm fine.
Actually, I could have done that better.
That's really...
I could have done that better. So Titania is undead. And I can treat it as other things as well. So I'm now going to study of anatomy you.
I mean...
So this is versus defense.
I'm not going to accuse von Schtook of being a dirty old man, but I absolutely am. On defense, I get a 13.
Yeah, Tarkin has pointed out in chat that the Astronomical Insignificance would have failed anyway because it's non-leader.
Ah, that's good to know.
But essentially, I just wanted the Black Joker out of my hand.
Right, fair.
So I'm on a 18 and you're on a...
I'm on a
15.
13.
If you're willpower. Sorry, defense. It's defense, yeah.
Willpower.
It's defense.
Yeah, 13.
Yep.
Crack on.
So you are undead.
Hard to win.
I'm not going to do any damage.
Yeah.
Well, I might not do damage. You are undead, so I can make you take a non-charged general action chosen and controlled by this model. So I could make you drop a scheme marker, but there's already one within 4 inches, so I'm not going to do that. So the question is, I could call you a beast and end the focus on you. So what I will do is I'm going to treat you as both living and undead. So living, you'll take 3 damage.
Ow. Armor +1, so 2 damage.
Yep.
Bop, bop.
And because you're undead, I'm going to have you take an action, which is just going to be a straight up move. You've got to move at 5.
That's right. I do, and I've got flight.
So I'm going to put you there.
Fair.
I'm then going to cast Study of Anatomy again on Valedictorian this time. Needing a 6. That is a 1. That is a 6. And I'm going to... He's undead. He's an undead construct. Is there a scheme? There isn't a scheme mark in here. Damn it, I was going to treat him as living and give him shielded too. I'm going to place him within 3 inches. So we can just go there. And then he can take a non-charged general action. And he's going to drop a scheme marker. Which would need to be within 4 of the center point, which is there. That's one Schtook done. You've got no dudes left, is that right?
Bultungin?
Bultungin, do beg your pardon.
Who doesn't have a lot to speak for. I mean... Yeah, fuck it. Legging it up here.
Just straight double move.
Oh, it's got 2 more move, actually. It's got a move of 6, not 5. Straight double move.
Yep.
Whoop, there it is. Speedy boy. Bultungin's done.
I've got this Necropunk, who is going to move. Actually, no, I'll do the student first. Or do I need to do the student first? So the undergraduate is going to move to here and interact to drop a scheme marker. Actually, let's make that here and drop a scheme marker. I'm then going to cast Study, needing a 6 on that corpse marker here. That is a 2. Ridiculously, I'm going to cheat in this 13. Place it in.
Seamus.
Stupid, sexy Seamus. Put it there. And that's him done.
Right.
I've got
Anyone else want to go?
I've got this Necropunk. He's realistically fine where he is. Yeah, he can just stay where he is. So he can focus and spin on the spot and do all kinds of good stuff. This research assistant. He has a move of 6. That's a clone. Which, you know, we here at the University of Transmortis are very much in favour of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm then going to throw out a vial of poison. There, needing a 6. That is a 3. It does not go off. That's him done. This student of Viscera is essentially going to move to there and then focus. And then that's my turn done.
Okay. End phase, I get to push my Bultungin 4 inches.
You do.
Can I just check which markers have you not claimed yet?
That one and that one.
So I could just go and push next to the Valedictorian.
Have you got a 2-inch engagement?
No, I don't.
You could, but it won't stop me scoring.
Yeah, right. Let's put it there. All right.
I've made a hideous error, which is quite funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're doing all right this game still, but
so I'm going to score the Valedictorian is going to score me Covert Operation.
Yep.
I'm not going to score Set the Trap because your master's not on half health.
Oh no, yes.
And I'm not going to score my second scheme.
Also, not within 2 inches of a scheme marker.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of reasons I'm not going to score that.
Also, it's the end of the game, which it's not yet. So
Yes.
really, you're fine.
Yeah,
on that
exactly.
one.
So I'm on. I've scored Covert, which I think puts us on 4-3.
Yep. No second strat.
No, I've done something incredibly stupid.
Okay.
And we'll move on to turn 5. I've basically cost myself 2 VP by doing something in the wrong order.
I've done similar. We can compare notes after the game.
So I'm going to reshuffle. I'm going to draw 6.
Yeah, I'm going to reshuffle.
Sorry, I'm going to draw 5 because I've already got a card in hand.
I'm going to bin. Oh, that needs to go.
Stone.
Before I reshuffle.
It's got that 4 and that 5.
I'm going to bin off
2 more.
all of these.
I'm not sure that was worth it.
Because I think my only actual hope of scoring more points this game involves drawing the red joker. So I'm stoning for cards. And binning that and that.
Yeah, I've been incredibly stupid.
The fact that Von Schtook gets an obey that can target leaders is gross.
It's good, isn't it?
That's really strong.
I mean,
I
can't take attack actions with it. I can't take tactical actions with it. I can't take charge actions with it. You know, it's quite heavily restricted, but I can move you the fuck away from stuff.
Which makes me sad.
Mm.
All right, initiative flip. I'm at +3 from the pass tokens.
Yep, fair. I'm on a 5.
I'm also on a 5.
So are you using your pass tokens to draw, or are you going to cheat?
Oh, that's true, because I'd have to do that. I'm going to cheat this in to go up to a 10.
So you are using your pass tokens?
Well, let me just check what the correct order of these things is.
Because otherwise you keep them and can use them as pass tokens.
Really?
Yeah.
I assumed they all went away.
No, because Summer has an ability that makes you discard pass tokens at the end of turn.
No, you lose all of your pass tokens. Summer's ability is so that they don't get to benefit from the initiative flip, I think.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm losing them either way. So yeah, I'm on 10.
You're on 10. You can have initiative, sir.
And then I'm on. How many models have you got on your crew?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm on 2, so I get 5 pass tokens this turn. Oh, wonderful. All right, I'm going to let you go first.
I'm going to go with the Valedictorian.
Mm-hmm.
I have flight, so terrain is not a thing. I'm going to move to there, and then I'm going to charge your Fey creature.
Seems unreal. Yeah. It is within 6, and it's a minion, so I get to.
You do.
Got pants, which is nice.
I'm currently on a 10.
I'm currently on an 8. I'm going to cheat up to a 15, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to cheat up to 17.
17. So I need to be on a 10 to do stuff. So here is a 10. So I'm on a 3-card flip.
Okay.
So 2 damage.
Sure. That puts me on 3.
I'm then going to discard this Black Joker and flurry.
Rude.
It always feels rude. It always feels rude discarding the Black Joker to do something.
So I am going to use the old ways.
Yep.
Taking a damage to cheat in this, because you don't ignore hard to kill, do you?
No.
No. Yeah. So I'm cheating. Basically, I'm just flipping this 11 off the top.
Yeah. No, it makes perfect sense. So I'm on 19.
So I'm on 17. So you're on a neg flip again.
Single neg.
Single neg, because I'm not hard to wound, I think.
Yep. 4 damage.
Which is actually 1 damage because of hard to kill.
Yes. Well, 2 damage. Not 1 damage, but yes.
Oh, I took 1 damage and I marked it in the app, but not on there.
Gotcha. I again entirely forgot to look for studied opponent, but that's my fault.
I don't think you got it.
I don't think I got it either.
Maybe you did.
What is the Bultungin?
You're welcome to check if you want.
No, I'm good.
It's living.
Does it have any interesting triggers? The only thing you could really do... Yeah, I'm good. Over to you.
Right. Bultungin is going to go. It is going to disengage.
Okay, so I'm on an 8.
I'm on a 18.
Yeah, fine.
So it's got a move of 6. So it's just going to go, over here. -1 for going up the hill, but it's then going to go over here as well. That's a Bultungin done.
Cool.
You're up. You've got a whole gaggle of people stood around the research assistant just shrugging, being like, what do we do now?
This has all gone rather well. I'm going to activate the Undergraduate, who, in the absence of von Schtook to push around, is a little bit confused. So he's going to push the research assistant, who's presumably like the most senior member of the university in the absence. So I need a 6. That is a 6.
Glues a fake beard on him and starts pushing, grey beard, and starts pushing him around.
Yep. As is right and proper. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I think I'm going to go half, because at that point I go into the trees.
You've got 1 more before you get in the trees, I think.
Yeah, right, so 4, and then he's going to push 4 inches towards it himself. Bonk.
Yeah.
And then I will... Actually, that's an impassable marker. I'm not going to do anything by going into it. I'll do it again. 1, 2, and this time it definitely will be.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring you down ever so slightly so I'm not in an unpassable marker. And he'll push up towards it as well. I'm going to try and turn this corpse marker into a scheme marker. I'm largely just fishing for a tome for the surge trigger. No. But I've got a 3 out of my deck, so that's good. That is the research assistance done. Over to Titania. Or a pass token, of course.
Pass, of course.
You're going to pass?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go with a Necropunk. He is going to move twice to there. And that'll be him. Over to you.
Pass.
You pass. How many more of these you got?
I should be able to guarantee myself the last activation this turn. Because you went first.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's fair. That's fair.
But I have 3 more.
What to do? What to do? Here's a question. Can you score the second half of a scheme without scoring the first?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading it, and I don't see anything that says, like, once the scheme is revealed, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, but I'll have a quick look through the Retronomicon while you're in. The end requirement of a scheme typically can be scored even if a player did not score its reveal requirement, and vice versa.
Cool. That's actually quite nice, because that's a lot very similar to the original Gaining Ground 1s, where you got 1 point for scoring a VP and 2 for revealing it, if you remember.
Yeah. I think the way they've designed this is very pleasing now.
They've learned an awful lot, I think, from the originals, which is good and how it should be, Okay. So I'm going to move on Schtook to there. Bonk. Oh, I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my thing. And I will put them back in this order. I will then... So I've used 1 AP. I'm then going to use Study of Anatomy on the Bultungin. So this is versus defense. Oh.
Whack Joker into stupid sexy Seamus. The fates have lined up and been like, no, fuck that specific Bultungin.
Screw that dirty fate. Please take 3 damage and die.
Yeah, sure. All right. That's a shame. I was really looking forward to using that to mess with your Necropunk.
Yes, I imagine you were. I'm then going to cast Light of Ilios, needing a 4. I need one of these. Smash. So that is a willpower 11 damage 2 aura for Titania.
She's fine.
Say again?
She's fine. She gets a 14.
Yeah. I'm then going to... Oh no, I've walked. I've done things. Yes, absolutely fine. I would love to do another study of anatomy, but that would be cheating. So I'm not going to.
There's an undergraduate out there who's really going to have a bad review next time. I had to walk somewhere. How dare you?
There I was, using my feet. Now, of course, Frederick von Frankenstein sounds exactly like Gene Wilder.
I also really quite like the image of him getting a piggyback ride from the zombie telescope.
I would cast Astronomical. Actually, I'm going to cast Astronomical Insignificance at you, even though it will immediately fail because it's non-leader. Or does that mean I can't target you?
I believe you can't target.
Okay, cool.
None of these attacks, right?
Cool. All right, that's von Schtook done.
Pass token.
Fair. The student of Viscera is going to move to here and eat that scheme marker.
Okay.
Over to you.
Pass token.
Oh, you're just out. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to lob an alchemical vial at Titania.
Okay, what's for 10, please?
Let me see if I throw the thing first. I need a 6. That is not a 6. You know what? Let's throw in this 9. It is a movement 13.
So I'm on movement 5, so I need an 8. It's an 8.
Alright, that's the assistant done.
Cool. Pass token.
I don't know who I've got left to go. Oh, I think it's the Necropunk.
I think it's Necropunk, yeah.
Who will spin around on the spot, because surprisingly, he's exactly where I want him.
Yeah, not unreasonable. Titania time. Let's see if I can cheese a win.
I will be miffed if you do.
Not unreasonable. She gets a 2. Oh, this. I assume Shockwave's gone, right?
Yes.
Right. So she gets a 2-inch push.
You're going to fucking score a draw.
So. For. Yeah, that's extremely not possible now. That's possible. So I need to get within 3 inches of them. And outside of 2 inches of them, right? Is that the trap? Yeah.
You're not on half health, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, fair enough. I'm going to have a little jog over to here nonetheless. So I should be just outside of everything imaginable.
Yeah, so you just need to be within... Yeah. That'll score you 2 points.
And then... so that's AP1.
Yeah.
AP2, I'm going to try and bloody command the Necropunk.
Yeah.
Which is 7 on willpower.
I'm going to use one of my focus for a pause.
Okay.
So I'm on a 16.
Okay, I'm going to go up to 20.
And nothing I can do. I mean, even if I put the red Joker in at this point, you're still winning.
Which gets me a 2-3-4 flip, and then I get to push you 2 inches out. I'm not worried about the damage. It's just putting you out of that.
And with that, you've won the game.
I think I've cheated. What the? Depends what your schemes are, what your other scheme is, but
right. The board state is locked at this point. I mean, you're more than welcome to keep doing stuff.
You know, I'm done. There's nothing else for Titania to do.
Yeah, you've won.
That's absurd. I did not deserve that win.
So I'm gonna.
Okay.
The mistake I made is I've done Leave Your Mark in the wrong order. So I'm gonna score the second half of Leave Your Mark, but I didn't do the first. So I'm gonna score Leave Your Mark.
It's a draw. Then it's not a win to me, right?
Well, you're gonna score.
5-4.
What points were you on before this turn?
I was on 3.
You're on 3. So yeah, you're going to score 1 for Covert and 1 for Load 'em Up. So yeah, it's a draw at 5 all. You've just changed something in the app to make it 4-5.
Yeah, no, I messed up and put it in the wrong turn, so I
okay.
have to correct it. Sorry.
There we go. So it's going to end a draw at 5 all.
5 all.
Because I did I did leave your mark in the wrong order. That feels bad.
Oh mate, I'm sorry.
Hey, no, you've got nothing to apologise for. That is entirely my fault.
The stupid thing I did was I could have scored another point for public demonstration, because I had it on the Waldgeist that was down here and the 2 Autumn Nights, and I had a 3-inch push from the Waldgeist, and I thought I'd push it down to a strategy marker to like dummy you into thinking I'd chosen it for Covert Op when I hadn't.
Yeah.
But if I'd not done that stupid thing and instead pushed up to stand next to the Valedictorian, would have scored public demonstration. Just the first one though, because you killed all of my friggin' minions.
I mean, Jesus. I'm taking it as a moral win because you got your first VP for free.
My second one was more or less free as well. I mean, I did have to work for it a little bit, but
you did work for it. Yeah, the students are great.
I mean, that whole crew seems phenomenal, and you definitely got good work out of them. I feel like I won on a technicality there. I say won, drew on a technicality. You know what I mean? Didn't lose purely because of technicality.
you remain undefeated.
I deserve the
I am a little annoyed I didn't do the first leave your mark. I don't know why I immediately went into throw this scheme marker down, because I had him. I was going right. I'll score the first mark, and then I've got a whole bunch of abilities that turn corpse markers into scheme markers, and I can fling scheme markers out of range, and blah 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 blah. Because even the research assistant can throw out a scheme marker at range with his poison vial if he gets a tome. And I'll be honest, I've got the red Joker in hand.
Oh, Jesus. Right, okay.
The thing is, because you can't score the reveal and the end on the same turn, can you?
No, you can't.
We established that you couldn't, because otherwise the thing I was going to do was throw the shockwave basically here, cheat in the red Joker and turn it into a scheme marker, and then that would have been my first point of leave your mark. But I'd already put these down, so yeah. The order in which you do things matters. Wonderful game, however. Von Schtook is very cool.
That was a lot of fun, and you wielded Von Schtook brutally. You
did a
very good job of that.
The irony is, because your crew is full of hard to wound and armour, I didn't take Von Schtook 1. Because Von Schtook 1 drops a scheme marker whenever a model dies within 10 inches.
Oh.
Equally, his summoning mechanic works off killing. So basically, I put a upgrade on the student kills something, and then it turns the thing it killed into another student.
And it was a weird zombie shrubbery wandering around. Yeah.
Well, it depends on the point value of the thing that you killed. So if I'd killed, say, the Waldgeist, where they're 6 points?
Yeah.
Then that would have been an undergraduate. Whereas killing the Malisaurus Rex would have been a student of Viscera.
Oh god, that's a hell of a swing.
Yeah, it's a bit like the old McMorning turn a poisoned model into a flesh construct. But I convinced myself that I wasn't going to kill anything because of all your hard to wound and armour.
Turns out the trick is to just brutally murder everything with violence, and occasionally flipping really well. And
the flips were definitely on my side. I can't say that they weren't.
I mean, I cannot blame the flips for this.
No.
You know, Like, you flipped pretty well, but you also just played very well on top of that. Like, I'm not going to be like, it's all the flips. It wasn't all the flips. It was. So, how are you feeling about Von Schtook?
I think Von Schtook's very good. I mean, it's a classic Malifaux support master. You push models around, you give them stuff. Study of anatomy is brilliant.
Oh, hell yeah. It's crazy good.
It's really, really good because it's got 5 outcomes from it. It only looks like it has 4, but it's got 5 outcomes from it. Because
and you can get multiple. There's some models that you get the multiple on anyway.
Yes.
Like, there's a few models that are like undead constructs or whatever.
Yeah. Like all of mine are undead constructs. So that's a 3-inch place and a non-charged general action. So the mistake I made on turn 1 was when I used Study of Anatomy on the students, I did the 3-inch place, but I could have done a walk with them as well.
Oh, yeah, that would have...
Which would really have pushed them forward. So it allows you to be, like, you're using Master AP for your unpack, but it's a really good unpack. Equally, with Von Schtook
we all know you love a good unpack.
Say again?
So we all know you love a good unpack.
Do love a good unpack.
Every game, you've got an artfully designed, like, oh yes, I'm going to spend my first 3 AP just doing a, what do you call it? Contraption.
Well, the Rube Goldberg device.
Well,
the thing is, like,
Rube Goldberg.
Your first activation on turn 1, you can plan for. And it's always good to have a plan, I think. And with Von Schtook 1, he has a thing called Administrative Review, which ends any number of conditions on the target and has a crow built in for something called True Disappointment. For positive results, friendly minion only, remove a scheme marker within 2 inches of the target gains fast. So I would have used the Necropunks to drop scheme markers in front of students. Students go turn 1. End of turn 1, Von Schtook eats the scheme markers, gives them fast. Then you've got 3 fast students going into top of turn 2, which feels good. So I think, the 2 Von Shtooks they're both support. I think Von Schtook 1 leads more into damage support, and Von Schtook 2 is kind of like more mobility support and shenanigans. I think dropping Anna... I really want to see what Anna does, but I think dropping her was the right thing in this case.
She seems like one of those models that really wrecks some crews and just does nothing against others.
Yeah. Like, she would have stopped you putting out your champion upgrade. Is the big thing she would have done.
Oof, yeah. Basically would have been, she'd have meant you didn't get as many cards from a studied opponent.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, it stops anything models with flying going anywhere nearer because he can't place nearer, which I like.
That's really good.
This is really good. She's a min damage 3 beta. She's got a gun at range that when kills people summons zombies. She's got a fast action which turns zombies into scheme markers, which is quite cool because you just like walk a zombie near somewhere you need a scheme marker and then shoot it.
That's very nice. I've just checked. Flight is a may, not a must play. So you can
still walk.
Trudge like a peasant.
Yeah, you can use the feats. I was really torn on whether he's not using Students of Steel or Students of Sinew, because the Students of Steel ignore armor.
Ooh, yeah, that would have been.
But they're defense 4. And as soon as you declared Titania, it was like, right, I'm going to get punched in the face by stuff. For being defense 4 isn't good. Equally, I could have gone with the Student of Sinew, which have draw a card whenever they kill an undead. And they have an inbuilt obey versus undead as well, but it doesn't have the suit built in. You have to dig for the suit. But I think the big thing for me was the unimpeded on the Students of Viscera.
There's so much underbrush on the board, and it didn't really affect you at all.
And it was like, there's going to be loads of underbrush, and there's going to be loads of putting me in underbrush. And then there's just going to be the normal amount of board terrain that's always there. So, although they're a bit more expensive at 8, I think they were the right decision, and they were really good. They were really, really, really good. But I do like the way the Von Schtook crew is kind of, here are a selection of tools, just use the one you want.
Yeah.
It really reminds me of Morticians in that regard. It's just like, just choose the right tool, kind of thing. And I think in this instance, I did. I wonder if I could have gotten away with one less Necropunk, but I don't know what I would have put in its place.
I mean, I think it could have, because the one at the top just sat there doing nothing all game.
Yeah. I think I maybe should have scored him. I maybe should have scored with him top turn 4 and then just left the Valedictorian on this one for turn 5.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised you didn't do it that way around, because all of my attention was focused up. Like, if I was going to mess with anything, it was going to be
the Willpower 4 Necropunk. Yeah, so I think that would have been a better choice. I was just trying to connect 4 and go bonk, 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 bonk. How did you find the Fey crew as your first time piloting them?
Before answering the Fey crew, one more thought on the...
yes.
It's just, I really like the pairing of Necropunks, because, like, you know, as we've been discussing offline, like, I really like the kind of flank strategy runners of having just 2 mid-sized things, one of which is quite hoppy and one of which is a beta. And the Necropunk Student of Viscera combo is really nice for that.
Yes.
Because the Student of Viscera can just punch the hell out of anything I've got over there, and the Necropunk can hop around and do work while it's doing that.
And I think the big thing with the Students of Viscera is, although, you know, they were... My initial plan, as you probably can work out, was, like I said, Necropunk to each flank with a Student of Viscera bodyguard. But the Students of Viscera then have the movement to be able to get back into the centre. Like, they're not just trundling their way back in. That 3-inch push from ambush. And, you know, they had a 13-inch move if they wanted it, which they did and used and was great.
Indeed. As far as Titania, I'm not a fan.
Okay.
So, I'm never big on minion heavy crews.
Yeah.
Partly because
it's not really your way.
Like named characters. So the crew just felt like overall just kind of underwhelming, and she buffs the whole crew, but they're still minions. I don't know that she buffed them enough for how I was using her. I'm sure I could have done better with her, doing some stuff differently. I'm wondering, I should have maybe taken the pig. One of my original plans was to take the pig and send the pig and the Malisaurus Rex chomping off one side, because the pig is very fast.
The pig is very fast.
Because it can kind of teleport through underbrush markers.
I think the thing that I was worried about was when you're handing out the champion upgrades, is that it gave puncture to the Autumn Knights, but every time you used it, you used the Interthorns.
So puncture, because you had hard to wound anyway, I was often on double negs. So puncture was just single negs now, which was less exciting. And a guaranteed +1 damage feels better than a shot at +2 damage.
I'm with you. Yeah, fair.
I think in a different strat, this crew would have done a lot better, maybe, because like if everyone's bundling in the middle, and I can do placement shenanigans with like Interthorns, place you in a marker within 2, you can do pretty effective kidnaps that way.
But if everyone's bundling in the middle, then you're playing Pandora.
This is true.
Right.
Or yeah.
Cool. I think we'll leave it there. Rich, thank you as ever for teaching me the value of doing things in the correct order.
Well, thank you.
What was the name of the of Oz's website you mentioned?
Rampage Games. Rampage-games.com.
Perfect. Check them out. Lovely. So, as ever, thank you very much, handy viewers, such as you are, for your contributions throughout the stream and for sticking with us for 3 hours and a half. And as ever, handy viewers, such as you are,